What is going on, Quest 2 community? It is
What is
Thursday
up?
night. It is Thursday night, and it is time for Thursday Night Live. How is everybody doing? It has been a kick-ass week in the VR community, and there's some amazing things happening right now, and I am super excited to be talking to you. And how you doing, Nick, tonight?
I am doing fantastic tonight. We're trying to get this pinned up to the top of our page. Got some pretty cool stuff to talk about tonight, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. We've also got a special guest coming on a little bit later.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We got Jason Ward coming on. He's going to stop in with us a little bit later in the show. We got some stuff we've got to kind of go through and talk about first, and then once that happens, we'll bring him in once we get through that, maybe like halfway through, and we'll bring him in. We're going to talk about the Mr. Tass and the gun stocks, and Nick put a nice promo in the group up for him today, so that was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, he's got some pretty impressive stuff, so I can't wait to talk about it a little bit. Looks like we got a couple of people already here in chat with us. Hey, Denise and Dylan, or is it Dylan? Which one are we going with tonight?
Dude, every time, man. And here's Dylan. Here's the thing. It's not even that he does it on purpose. He just does it like that's what he thinks your name is. Sometimes I swear to God. We be talking. He's like, oh hey, I was talking to Dylan and we were in Rolomec, and I'm like, Dylan again? Really with the Dylan? And he's like, yep, with the Dylan.
I don't even think about it sometimes anymore. It just comes natural. So.
I know, right? That's like with our moderator Key, man. It took me forever to get to start calling him Key and not Kai. And
I still can't. It's still Kai to me. You know, it's forever going to be Kai.
And it drives me nuts now when you call him Kai. It drives me nuts. Hey, it's my
we
OCD
did it for months.
I know. So how is everybody doing out there in chat, man? It's good to see everybody. I mean, it's been a crazy busy week for everybody, but for me especially because this is my third night in a row, Nick, going live. We went live. We went live on here with Wes from Virtual Strangers on Tuesday, and we talked a little bit about Wes, a little bit about Virtual Strangers, and we talked a lot about horror games for Quest, and we made our definitive top 10 list of horror games for Quest for anybody looking for that list. And I will have that posted up in our announcements probably tomorrow to take a look. But yeah, we did that on Tuesday. And that went over 2 hours, Nick. So that was crazy.
Yeah, that was
just so much to talk about.
Damn near 2.5 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it went like that
quite
too.
A long show.
Sometimes you get into a long show and you're like, oh, it's a long show, and it just needed to move along because it doesn't flow right. But this was not one of those shows. This was one of those shows where I looked up and I went, holy crap, we've gone over 2 hours already. You know, and it just flies by because it was such good information and talking to Wes and everything. So it was really, really cool. And I just freaking loved it, man. It's so jazzed to when I get to talk to people that love VR. It really.
It's kind of like the time you spend in VR. It just flies by and you don't even realize it. You know.
I know, right? And then you get out, you jump out of the headset, and you've already been in there 3 hours, and your battery's about to die, or 4 hours, and your battery's about to die.
Oh, no doubt.
But yeah, so yeah, we did that on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I did my normal Virtual Strangers podcast where we talked about our reviews of Lone Echo 2 and Song in the Smoke, which we'll talk about a little bit later as well. So we did that. That was crazy amazing. We started that like at 12:40 or something like that.
That's a late night show.
Yeah, and we didn't get done. I didn't get to bed last night until like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Because you know what happens to me? Of course, as soon as I get off of there, I've got like 15 DMs and like 20 messages, and then all the contacts I have from China. That's their time to be. That's their time to be up. So anybody that we're dealing with in Asia, that's when I have to talk to them. So I have all these messages. So it was like
you must be running on pure caffeine and pure energy right now.
There we go, baby. There we go. Mash Mama Cool's not home tonight. She went out with a friend for dinner, so I made my own coffee and I didn't make the decaf. Did not make the decaf. We're going full caffeine. We're going full tilt boogie here tonight.
It looks like we got a couple more people joining us in the chat. Jason Ward is here, and looks like Benny showed up. What's going on, Benny? Rivs joined us. Rivs is our moderator over on Discord. Hey, Rivs, good to see you. And I saw someone. Oh, there he is. Orlin Morel Hooper is here with us. He's one of our regulars on the show, so it's good to see you. It's good to see everybody here tonight. So glad y'all could all make it.
Yeah, Denise Detlaf is here. Did you say Denise?
Yeah, she was one of the first ones to comment. You know, another one of our regulars.
Hell yeah. I was me and Nick were going over the I posted the list for the finally I posted the list for the 100 key giveaway in the group tonight, and we posted every person's name who won, all 100, and we put down what game they chose, and Denise was on there, and congratulations on winning that keys, Denise.
Yeah, that was quite a list, man. 100 people, 100 keys, 40 different games. It was impressive. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, it was an amazing process, and I loved it. I loved doing every minute of it. Everybody that I talked to was so cool, and they were so like, thankful for the key, and I kept telling them, don't thank me, thank the developers. I'm just a middleman with this stuff. I'm just the schlum handing the keys out. You know what I mean? This is the developers who give out the keys, and and me and Nick and Key and Todd did a lot of the lead work just to go find him. But yeah, mainly it's really the developers who.
Absolutely. Yeah, big shout out to all the developers that participated in that. It was, big thanks to them. They've been working with us for months. We've done lots of reviews for them, lots of giveaways for them, and they were super excited. Especially, what was it, Walkabout and Rakuten X? They posted us on their page.
They did, man. That was an awesome
very
shout
excited
out
about that.
That was amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're getting all kinds of shout outs all over the place.
Oh, yeah. We got a few more people join us. Looks like Terry Church made it tonight. I believe he's one of our regulars as well.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, that's awesome. Good to see you, Terry.
Absolutely. It looks like Kevin Mars Techno Glitch is here tonight, so it's good to see you.
Yeah.
People just hopping on in. Look at that. We're already ranking up. So what's going to happen at what number tonight? What are we looking for tonight?
I don't know. What do you guys think in chat? What number we got to beat 30, right? Because we did 30 we did 30 twice last week. So we got to beat 30. I'll give another hoodie away to one person in chat. But we got to beat 30. And what do we think the number should be? 45? I'm thinking either 45 or 50. So you guys let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think we should go 45 or 50?
We got time, so
Derek is 38. 30, that's an odd number.
That's an odd number, but I'm kind of leaning that way. He's almost at 40. And a little something else we've got tonight for everybody. We got here.
Oh, look at those.
Look at this. These are the Shadowgate VR microfiber cloths. I just got mine in the other day.
So Nick is showing one. Take a look at this, guys. This is what Dave sends me. I got 2 of these packages. Look at all of them. Oh my God, I got so many. There's 50 in each package. So we have a ton of these to give away, guys. And I want to give them. I want to give some away tonight. We're gonna give. What are we gonna give away tonight? How many?
Let's give everybody that hasn't gotten one yet. So later on in the chat, if you have not received a microfiber cloth, one of these Shadowgate VR cloths, we'll ask you to type Shadowgate VR in the chat later on, not right now. Yeah. And anybody that hasn't gotten one yet, we'd love to send you one. They're fantastic. They look great. They work great, and we've got a ton of them to give away.
Yeah, and we're gonna give 2 keys to Shadowgate away tonight too, guys. So if anybody who hasn't gotten the game yet, shame on you, because you should bought the freaking game already. But if you haven't, it's okay. You can win a key tonight. But really,
yeah.
I'm gonna ask one more time, guys. If you have played this game and you have it and you have not given a review yet, please do our friend Dave Marsh a favor and go give a review for it. If you haven't played it yet, go wish list it in the Oculus store. Either one of those things helps these guys out a lot. So please go do that.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're already up to 20 people, so we got this. I mean, we're rocking and rolling.
The more we get now, I feel like the higher number we have to go.
Yeah. Let's make it 45. Let's make it 45. We can do 45. That's 15 more than last week. We can do that for sure.
I'm down for 45. And what do we didn't say what we're giving away. What are we giving away at 45?
I'm gonna give a hoodie away. I'm gonna give another hoodie away.
All right.
Yeah, and guys, nice. these hoodies are like, if you're gonna buy a hoodie, these hoodies are like $65. So it's not, I'm giving away like the premium stuff. I could give a $20 T-shirt away. We're not gonna do that. And it's getting to be the cold season, so everybody wants a hoodie. And who was it who got the hoodie last time? It was was it Dana? Did you get
it? Might have been Dana.
Dana's hoodie shipped. She should have it. I think it was Dana. Her hoodie shipped. She should have it very shortly.
I don't know. You're pulling an Oprah half the time anymore with that.
I know, right?
You get something and you get something. So I'm having a hard time keeping up. And it looks like we actually got a couple of new people in chat that I haven't seen before.
What do we got?
La Aura.
Oh yeah. No, it's
I
Laura.
apologize if I'm saying
she was here last week. That's Techno Glitch's girlfriend. She was here last week.
Oh, okay.
I remember I was saying La Aura because I was joking. I could tell it was Laura, but I was calling her La Aura. But we do have a new one. We have Nancy Wolven Leonetti Nancy,
Well,
thanks for coming. She
Elliot
says I'm new.
Kashner is here as well.
Yeah, and Elliot Kashner, man. Thanks both of you guys for being here. Elliot Kashner
absolutely.
and Nancy Wolvenetti. I appreciate it. We're going to talk about some awesome stuff, guys, tonight. We're going to give away some stuff too. So if you've never been here before, we like to give stuff away. I want people to be happy, and we want to give a couple games away. We're going to give 2 copies of Shadowgate VR away, and we're going to give a microfiber cloth, one of these bad boys.
Oh yeah.
To everybody in chat.
It's hard to see in your plastic.
Yeah, right.
So
there you go.
There you go.
Everybody in chat who has not gotten one yet, we're going to give it. You just got to hang with us. We're not going to do the giveaway until a little bit later. Probably sometime after we bring on Jason to start talking with us. But so what we're going to do real quick, we're going to talk a little. We're going to talk a little. You know, we're going to talk a little clean. You know, house stuff. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about what we've been playing this week. We're going to talk about what we have going on in the group this week, what giveaways and reviews we got going on this week, and what's going on next week. And then we're going to get into Jason Ward and the Mr. Tass mini gun stock. And then we're going to go and get into the VIve Flow because, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, guess what I did today?
I have a pretty good idea.
So I was like, all right, I need to talk about this thing. It's a pretty cool device. I don't know if I would have bought it if I wasn't in the position I am now where I want to be able to review these things and bring them to everybody and show everybody what they are. So I want to be one of the first ones to get this thing, open it up for everybody, show everybody on video, on camera, what it looks like. I ordered a VIve Flow today, and then I want to do a review on it for everybody. I know it's not a Quest unit, and this is a Quest group, but it doesn't mean we can't look at other hardware, especially something that people are either comparing to the Quest 2, which it's not, or comparing to the Go, which it is. So when we're comparing things to this, that's why I thought it was relevant to do this. So I went and I bought a $499 VIve Flow today.
Holy crap. I can't wait to hear about it, you know. So, I mean, I didn't get one, and I don't know if I would or not. So I would definitely like to see what you've got to say about them, whether you like it, don't like it, you know, kind of, you know, view it has, what its capabilities are. I'm absolutely looking forward to hearing about it. So,
yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is something, and we'll get into it more when we start talking about the VIve, but the VIve Flow. But I don't think this is something I would have went out and bought if I wasn't doing it. If I wasn't doing this, and I wasn't in a position where, you know, it's something for me to try and review and create content, you know, either here or on my YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't have done it. But because I want to create this content. Because I want to bring reviews to the group, and I want to be timely about it. So I want to be one of the first ones to get it. So as soon as it went live, I went and bought it, and then I called my wife, and I'm like, I just did a thing.
Yeah, Jason Ward over here says Mama Mash is very understanding. So yeah, that sounds about right.
She might not have been that understanding at first. It might have been a little bit of conversation.
Isn't it easier to ask for forgiveness than to beg for permission?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I told her that Dave Marsh was going to pay for it for me. What do you think, Dave?
Well, Dave just joined us in chat, so you know.
No, that's what I
don't know. Speaking of which, Dave, if you hadn't seen it yet, we're giving away some of these tonight.
Look at those things, man. They're so nice. Look how big they are, too, guys.
I know it's massive.
So like this is like your normal one, right? This because everybody should have one of these right in their VR. You should have this in reach, right? Because you shouldn't be using your shirt, and you shouldn't be using anything else or Kleenex or anything. You should be using a microfiber cloth. So I have 2 of them, like right near where I play. And this is how big this thing is. Look at this. Look how tiny. This is what I use.
It's in the palm of your hand, practically.
So show that work of art.
That's like you've got that, and then we've got this. What is this? 8x12, I think. It's massive, absolutely huge. So, and it's got cool artwork on it. I mean, just look at it.
So, Dave, I have a request. I was thinking about this today. Dave Marsh, the developer of Shadowgate VR, I would like you to take one of these for me and sign it with a nice Sharpie and send it to me because I want to frame it, and I'd love to have one signed by you. So if I could ask for that, a favor, and ask for that, because you have a gift coming this week too that already shipped. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet, but you have a gift coming to your house as well.
Well, yeah, that would be one. I gotta get one too now. I mean, you can spread the love.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would love that. That would be amazing. That would be something I would put on my wall, and it would be.
He said he is absolutely honored for you to ask for that. And I mean, if you're gonna send Eric one, you gotta send me one.
It's like, what about me, man? What about me? We got Jason Lovell stopped in. He said, right? Fits more as a wall decoration. I know. I don't even think I could use it as a microfiber cloth. I would have to use it as like a decoration. I would put it somewhere nice.
It's huge. It would fit actually in a picture frame with its size, 8x12, I think is what it is. It would fit very well in there. So Dave said he'll definitely send me one. He likes me just a little bit more.
I knew he did. I freaking knew it. Exactly when in the interview when I said, "Hey, how come we don't play Demio together?" And he goes, "Oh, I only play with my friends."
Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that I might have played Demio with Dave.
Well, don't even tell me that.
No.
Don't even tell me that. No, I'm going to hang up on you right now. It'll be me doing this live for the rest of the night. I'll bring in Jason to take over your spot.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, let's give away a hoodie. Let's get 40. What do we say? 40? 45. Let's get 45 people in here. It's 15 more than last week. We're going to give that away, but we're definitely giving some Shadowgate keys away. We're definitely going to give some of the microfibers away. And who the hell knows? I have keys to give. Maybe I'll give another key away or something else. Who knows? You never know. Stick around.
You got a big bag.
Call
of
your
keys
friends.
Yeah.
Stick around. Call your friends. Share this out with everybody. Get some people in here. We'll give some stuff away. I have other stuff I can give away too. And if the mood strikes me, I don't know. Maybe like what happened last week. I gave 10 keys away to Tunnel Runner just in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the caffeine and pure energy has already hit you, so.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell
3 days of podcast, man.
Yeah, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. I really am. I'm digging it. 3 days of podcast. Tomorrow, I'm going to be like a spent shell. But today, with a little caffeine, I'm ready to roll.
So Dave says he wants us to give away a parking simulator key. That's what parking simulator.
All right, so let's talk parking simulator. So I made fun of parking simulator last week, right? Because if you guys remember, I was having a rough week last week, and we're talking about what we have coming up, and I kind of lost it with parking simulator. I was kind of starting to lose my mind.
I think your face started turning red.
I'm like, really, guys? We got freaking parking simulator coming up. So we get parking simulator. We get 300 people that enter to win a key for parking simulator. Almost 20,000 people viewed this freaking post. That means they had to interact with it. They had to open the post up. So 20,000 people stopped what they're scrolling by. They stopped on it, opened it up, looked at it, and either watched the video or looked at the comments or opened it up to read the whole entire post. 20,000 people for parking simulator. What is this world coming to? I can't.
This dev's got to be loving you right now.
Oh my God! This dev's like, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. He's probably like, oh my God, look at the coverage I got. He probably thought he was going to sell 10 keys.
No kidding. Looks like Paul Finnessy joined us in the chat as well. I've got a couple others showing up. It looks like so.
Yeah, I remember.
Simulator.
I remember Paul's name from the list we just made too for the 100 key giveaway. He was one of the winners too, right, Paul?
Didn't I? Yeah, I think I just typed him down actually when we were putting that together, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So
yeah, we're at 21 guys. Let's go. 21. Let's go. 45.
Like 15. I can't even do the math right on that. 25 more to go.
You're close. You're close. It's Thursday. It's getting late in the week.
And you're the one that's hyped up.
I know, right? I know. I should probably start drinking out of this instead of the other one. You guys see this? This has got Gatorade in it, but this is pretty cool, right? It's a little Q2C. It's the new one in the household. It says VR gamer.
So I've been actually considering getting one of those. Does it stay cold in there?
It does. Yeah. I got Gatorade in there now. I keep Gatorade in there all day long.
Nice.
So yeah, it's super cool. Very cool, guys. What I'm going to be doing, starting tonight after the show. You got to give me a little bit after the show, but I'll have it up. 20% off anything in the store for the whole entire month of October.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, we're going to do 20% off anything in the store. So we got the cool water bottles. We got stickers. We've got shirts. I'm wearing a little Q2C shirt myself right here. This is a brand new long sleeve. It's got the logo on the front, a small logo on the front, and it's got you see the back.
Oh yeah, Q2C VR gamer. Look at that, everybody. It's got the Q2C with the VR gamer. That's pretty nice.
That one's a new design. We just put that one in last week, man. It's freaking awesome.
I forgot to mention this to you earlier, but I had someone come on over my house, and she was wearing one of those fanny pack kind of things. I said, you know what? We sell one of those. So I showed her a picture of it. She's like, oh, I'm getting it. I'm totally getting it. So
I didn't see the order come through. I must have missed it.
Give her some time. give her just a little bit of time.
Yeah. We did have an order for 3 coffee mugs the other day.
We did, yeah. Well, those are on their way up to Canada, which, by the way, in case anyone's interested, this stuff sells all across the world, not just to the U.S. So you can get it no matter where you live, because we do have a lot of members who are not in the U.S. Our friend Alex Ribs, he got a great shirt that he took a picture of himself in and posted in the group. He had an awesome shirt that he bought. Thanks to you, Alex, and he posted it, and he's in Quebec. So yeah, we do a lot. We send a lot of stuff to Canada. We've had a couple other people. California, we sent one out. I think somebody the other day I sent something out to who lived in California. So yeah, we'll send them all over, anywhere you guys want. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Now if postage could just come down on that international shipping price.
Oh yeah, man. Everything just takes forever right now. It's unfortunate. It's going to get worse. You know what I mean? So
I know.
But, it's just everything's tough. Everything's tough. But we're here to talk about VR though. We're not talking about real world stuff. We're here to talk about cool stuff. And let's get through some stuff so we can get Jason in here. So let's get through our housekeeping. Nick, what have you been playing this week, man?
Well, obviously, Shadowgate. Absolutely loving that game. Believe it or not, I actually jumped into it for a little while before the show tonight because I was looking for something.
Tell everybody. So Nick basically just started a YouTube channel, like what, 2 weeks ago?
Like not even 2 weeks ago.
So the day of release of Shadowgate, Nick put up his gameplay. He's got a gameplay of Shadowgate. It's quite a bit of gameplay, probably like what, an hour or so.
It's a 53-minute video, almost 54-minute video.
53-minute video. Tell us how many views you've had on your Shadowgate video.
I just had to pull it up because it has changed yet again, and I have had 690 views on that video for Shadowgate. That's
freaking amazing. So congratulations,
people are just I mean, it's one of my best videos on my YouTube channel right now. It's the best video actually, and people are just loving it, looking at it. I'm assuming there's some tough puzzles in there. People wanting to kind of look at some of that, but I mean, just to see those kind of numbers on that's telling me people are really liking this game.
But that's okay. I mean, that's what we're here for. When we create content, it's not just for people to come and be entertained with. So, we're creating content to help people through these games too. So that's a big part of it. So don't don't feel bad because people are coming just to do that stuff, because they're still coming to you. You know what I mean? There's other videos out there and they could be going, but they're coming to you to take a look. So you got to
absolutely.
That's a big deal for sure. But congratulations, man. That's awesome. And guys, so we have 2 YouTube channels that we're going to promote right now. We are going to be streaming these live chats. We are going to be moving these. You can still find it here on Facebook, so it's always going to be here on Facebook. But I'm going to start streaming it into YouTube, into our Q2C YouTube page. So Nick will post up for me right now in chat.
I'm going to get both of them in there.
Yeah, the link to my YouTube page, which is the Q2C YouTube page under Mash Daddy Cool, and then he'll put up the one for Nick, which is Rezel. But we're going to have other content in there as well. So you're going to see all of our live chats in there. You'll see all the ones that have already been recorded that you can go check out. You'll see the new ones when they go live. So if you can't be in Facebook and you want to be over in YouTube to watch it, you'll be able to watch it there because those streams live simultaneously. And you're going to see any other content, like Todd got the new Ray-Ban Stories glasses, the camera glasses. And he did a great review on it, and we posted it in the Q2C YouTube channel. So if you want to see an unboxing and a review of those glasses, go to the Q2C YouTube page, the one for Mash Daddy Cool, and get in there and check those out. And then if you want to go take a look at Nick's site, Nick has gameplays of pretty much every game that we're going to be reviewing now. Nick will have a gameplay. And he's going to have way more than me probably in content, just because he's got more time to do that stuff. So if you're looking for more content of gameplay, definitely Nick's the way to go.
And granted, just don't. I mean, I'll be putting out as much content as I can, but it takes a while to record the gameplay and then edit all these videos, put it all together. So I'm going to try and get them out, at least once every couple of days, if not maybe, once a day or whatnot. But they do take time, so just be patient. I'll be putting out as much as I can for you guys. Speaking of the Ray-Ban Stories, did Todd share anything with the group as far as, the actual what it looks like, what his looks like through the visual. Because I know he sent some stuff to us, which was absolutely amazing. The visuals, the audio on it. I'm not sure if he shared anything with the group as to.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he has with the group yet. He definitely did send some stuff to us. But if you want to go check out some of what it looks like, you can go check out his video on on my YouTube page because it's there. And he did a great production value of it. And Alex Ribs has said a couple nice things. Nick, he said your videos are getting better and better. By the way, great job. And
thank you, Alex. I appreciate that.
It's anything like this when you're doing live things for the first time or you're doing recorded things for the first time, it's a process. If you go look back at my first live I did by myself, it is very weird to watch back because and we're only probably 12 or maybe 15 of these in, and you can see the progression quickly. But yeah, it takes time and it gets better and better.
You just got to get used to it.
And Alex also said, do you know you can stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's going to be happening. I'm going to be using what's called Restream, Alex. And with Restream, simultaneously, you're going to see me live in YouTube, or me and Nick and whoever else is here. You'll see me live in YouTube, and you'll see me live in Facebook. Yeah. It seems like I'm talking really, really fast, Nick. You think it's the coffee?
You did have just a bit of coffee and 3 nights of podcast. That pure energy going right there.
Yeah, I got to keep telling myself, you got to slow down, man. Slow down. You're talking a little bit too fast.
You are right though. All of this stuff is still relatively new to us. Eric started this group not even a year. I think actually you just came up on 1 year.
Yeah, we just had our anniversary. Yeah.
Just 1 year on this, so it's all relatively new. This stuff is an ever evolving process for us. It's going to get better and better. We want to put out the best content we can for you guys. So it takes time. It takes us getting familiarized with it. Editing the live streams, all this stuff is going to take some time, but it's getting there. It's making great progress. So definitely looking forward to what it will evolve into. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be. We're going to have some amazing stuff coming in the next 6 months. I mean, we have a lot of stuff planned, and you're going to see some amazing things. Like I said, with my channel, you're going to see more unboxing videos. You're going to see more hardware reveals, more hardware reviews. I'm going to do as much gameplay as I can. I have a list of games I want to play. But as you could think, you see, my time is extremely limited these days. So I'll get to as many things as I can.
Speaking of list of games you want to play, what have you been playing this week?
That's a good question. So I played a lot of Lone Echo, which came out the day before yesterday.
The first one, or
Lone Echo 2. I'm sorry. Here's what I did. I needed to refresh because it's been so long since I played. So I actually went in this past week and I played all the way through Lone Echo 1 again and beat the whole story. And then yesterday, I spent between Tuesday and Wednesday, I spent probably about 4 hours in Lone Echo 2. Amazing game, guys. This is if you are capable of getting a PC VR, or PC to run your VR, or Shadow PC like Nick has. This game is one of the best looking games I have ever. It might be the best. It's on par with Half-Life Alyx. That's how good it looks. The animations of people, people animations, and just the environments are so good. The real-time shadows, Nick, are the best I've ever seen because you have a lot of light where light sources like behind you and things, and it casts a real-time shadow, and it looks perfect.
I've heard the visuals were quite amazing, but something I haven't played it myself yet, but I've watched a couple of videos from other people playing it. Some of the things that I've heard that were really interesting is that you can throw something at what's her name? What's the girl's name in the game?
Liv. You can throw something at her.
You can throw something at Liv, and she will dodge out of the way.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's not even that. You can if you go to touch her or put your hand on her shoulder, she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So she reacts to what you do to her. You try to one time I went over and tried to put my hand on her head, and she's like, what are you doing? Why are you touching me in the head? She's like, this is 2021, 6 feet, bro. She's like 2021, 6 feet, bro.
Even in space.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's an amazing game. I cannot wait to finish it. I'm going to finish this game. I'm hoping this weekend. I hope by the next time I'm on sometime next week, I will have this game completed. It's that good. The story is getting super good. I'm excited to finish the story. And it took me a long time to finish the first Lone Echo, but this one I think is even better, and I want to get back in and finish it. So I'm really looking forward to it.
The original one was what, 4 or 5 years old by now?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Oh yeah.
So this one's
Yeah, and
pretty
that's
impressive.
why. Yeah, and that's why people are kind of saying, it takes a little while for this one to get going because in the beginning, it's a lot of just talking and interaction between the two characters, which is Jack the robot and Liv,
Hmm.
she's the astronaut, and basically, the big part of these games, especially even the first one, is the relationship between the two and how you see it evolve over the game, and you become invested in their relationship, and when you get back together again. It's been 4 years since people played this game. If you haven't played it since when it first came out, so you need to reinvest yourself in these characters. So if they just went into right away, you're in the action and didn't give any background or backstory to what's going on and the characters again, you got to give this thing a little bit of time to breathe. So you need a little bit of a break in the beginning to get to where you need to be and to understand what you're doing and to be invested in these characters again because this is an action game where you actually do a lot of things, but it's all about the story and the visuals for me. And the
Yeah,
story is so good. Yeah, and it looks so good.
it's a really heavily driven story. But, like I was talking to you a little bit about it earlier today because, I was telling you I want to play it. And I asked you, can you just jump right into this without having played the first one? And are you going to know what's going on? You said you really can't. You have to kind of complete the first one because there's that gap between the first one and the second one just to kind of understand really what's going on. Otherwise, you'll be, from what I understand, the way you were explaining, you'll be a little bit lost in it.
Yeah, I mean, so they give you like a little bit, really quickly in the beginning, they give you a little bit of flashback of like maybe the last chapter of the last game, but it's very quick, and it's not even like it's just like snippets of like you're seeing flashes, bang, it's a scene, flash, another scene, flash, another scene. So it's giving you a little bit. So if you didn't ever play this before, you just wanted to get into it and check the game out, you could do it, and you could probably quickly figure things out. But if you really want to see the richness of this, you need to experience the first game, and you need to play the first game to its end because the connection between the two really become apparent towards the end. And something that Wes said last night, because he did the same thing I did. He didn't finish the game. He had played the game many times throughout the last 4 years, but he never got a chance to actually finish it. And he's got a couple live playthroughs that he did as well that are recorded, and he never finished it until yesterday. And then because he wanted to finish it before he went on to Lone Echo 2 because we were reviewing it last night. He thought he was closer than he was because by the time he got done, it took him 2 days. So he only really got a chance to spend a few hours with Lone Echo 2. But he was so happy that he got a chance to do that because by the time he got to where he was at the end, he was so invested in these two characters, so invested in their relationship that when you go into the next game, it carries through, especially if you played it recently. So I would suggest that if you haven't played the first game, play it for sure. And if you haven't played it in 4 years, you may want to play the first one again to refresh yourself and get back with those characters because they are such an integral part. And the voice acting, Nick, is so good.
That's what I've
the
heard.
voice, yeah, and the actors are so good and the voices are so good. And they really need to carry you through the story because again, it's not a shooter, it's not an action game like that.
No,
It's more of a
heavy
go.
driven story.
Yeah, it's more of almost like a, not quite a puzzler, but it's like you have to go and complete objectives. Go here and bring this there and turn this, thing. You have to do this to get through this room, and you have to do this, So I don't want to call it a fetch quest because that's not what it is. It's more detailed than that. But it's more about exploration and moving through things and getting through the story. It's not about as much action, especially in the first one. Now, I haven't made it all the way through the second one yet, and I did hear that there possibly is maybe weapons farther down the road in the second game, but I can't confirm that yet. I'm trying not to watch anything about this because I really want it to be new for me.
I've heard that the second game is it's a long game, 8 to 9 hours is what I heard earlier. It's incredibly long game.
That's what I heard too. I heard that from Gamertag last night. He was on Virtual Strangers, not on, but he was in the chat for our live Virtual Strangers last night, and we were talking about the game, and he did let us know that he played through it, and it's about 8 or 9 hours. Like I said, I've been trying to avoid everything on it, so I didn't want to know. So yeah, that's right about where you are, which I think is a good length for the game. The quality, this game is $40, $39.99, and it is 100% worth it, guys. Go get it, man. It's so good.
So Mitch Fields in the chat, he's asking, is the game difficult, the way Myst was, which is a heavily story-driven game, but that's more of a puzzler. But
Yeah.
as a story-driven game, is it difficult? Does it present you with a lot of challenges, or how does that go on it?
So it's not as much of a puzzler in that way. There are things that you have to puzzle out. So there's things that you have to work out to move through this space station and get through things. So it's maybe not a puzzler where you have to be so methodical in reading, such as Myst, where you think of a classic puzzler. But you do have to do things to, and it's more environmental puzzles. Like, how do I get from point A to point B without dying? You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things in the environment that can kill you. So yeah, it's really more of an exploration. Yeah, it is. It's really it's like one of these things where, okay, we need to get into this room. How do we get into this room? And then you may have to backtrack a little bit to find a way to get into that room. So it's not a puzzler in the Myst sense, but it is a puzzler as in you have to think about what you're doing. This is not what I would consider a shooter action game. That's not
right.
That. This is an exploration, narrative-driven, story-driven game that you're going to absolutely love.
So to do, just out of curiosity, I have played the first one, but I'm only maybe third of the way in, tops. And a lot of that game, does this game follow the same mechanics? Same. I mean, obviously the story is heavy on it, but as far as the mechanics go, where you can practically grab everything, and it's a pretty similar process.
Yeah, so if you know the movement of Lone Echo, this is that. You're moving in zero gravity, so everything is with you pushing yourself off or grabbing onto things to stop yourself, or using your little jets that you have in your wrists. You have these little jets in your wrists that will propel you forward, but not quickly. Really, if you want to move quickly, you have to pull and throw yourself off an object and move forward, and then you're going to need to stop yourself. You're going to need to grab something. So if you've ever played Lone Echo, or if you've played Echo Arena, you'll have a great idea of what the movement is like in these games. Because Echo Arena was based, the movement and Echo Arena, again, Echo Arena is a spinoff of Lone Echo. So if you played that Echo Arena free game, that is basically the same movement, all zero gravity, moving around environments and just trying to get through things without dying. Again, because there's a lot of things that will kill you in this environment if you get too close to them. And the movement's not easy, and I hate Lone Echo, man. So some of this movement, when I get into these games, I'm like, oh, I know why I hate Lone Echo again now, because I just hate the movement. But the game is so good that I don't care when I'm in it. I'm like, I don't care. So I didn't even get a chance to express last night, because we were moving along so quickly, how much I really enjoyed this game, and I can't wait to get back. Seriously, I really think it is on my short list for Game of the Year already.
Really? That's pretty impressive.
So. I got to play through it more, and I'm not saying it's on there yet. I need to play through it more. I want to see how long. I want to see the rest of the story. I want to see more of the mechanics. Again, I'm only probably 3 hours in, maybe. But if it continues and it gets better, I'm going to put it up there, because this game is freaking gorgeous, man. It looks so good.
So apparently people in the chat think that I'm angry. I am not angry.
Oh yeah? Who said you're angry?
I don't. Everybody says that I'm looking angry. I don't know where I'm getting that one from. I'm not as hyped up on coffee as you are.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, yeah, I'm always high energy. So anybody that's sitting across from me is going to look like they're angry. But yeah.
I am, Krista did ask if I'm hangry, though. I am a little hungry. I didn't eat any dinner tonight, so.
Well, and he smoked a cigarette right before he went on, so that's why we're 5 minutes late. So, no, I'm just kidding. We've been talking here from you. Let's say I saw a few people jump in. Kristen Porter, you're back. How you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, Kristen, good to see you.
I'm glad you came back on. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ernie Witten stopped in. You're not too late, man. Great way to kill a bit of time. Good job, people. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Wes is here. Hey, Wes.
Wes came and joined us, yeah.
How you doing, my friend? We're 22 people, guys. Let's keep going. Wes said
23.
4 to 5 year old and still the most photoreal game in VR. Absolutely, man. This game looked great before, and this game looks even better now, really.
Just can't get enough of that Lone Echo.
Dude, I can't wait for you to try it, dude. I can't wait. You need to go finish the first game.
Like,
go finish the
more you talk about it, the more I'm just kind of like itching to drop the pocketbook and go and go buy it.
I know. Go get it. It's so good. Kevin Mars says too much Red Bull. And
too much coffee.
Wes says we will revisit it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Hopefully, I mean, I say I'm gonna finish it by the end of the week, but I'm already thinking, like, all right, I got a wedding to go. I got a wedding to go to Saturday. We have a moderation meeting on Sunday. In between there, I've got like how many reviews I've got to get ready for.
Oh yeah, you've got one this weekend, another one coming up, I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you've got
Yeah.
a little too much on your plate.
And all the while, I'm trying to get, we're gonna be going to a podcast form with this too. So I'm trying to get that set up. We're gonna be putting all the old episodes and the new episodes into a podcast form for people to listen to. So that's gonna be coming too. So in the middle of trying to get all that done too. But yeah, I'm hoping to get it. I'm hoping to get it in there and do that.
So let's go ahead and take a moment here and wish Oculus a happy birthday.
Hell yeah, man!
It's their 1 year anniversary of the Quest 2 today. So, and in celebration of that, there is a ton of games on the Quest Store. Tons and tons of games on sale right now on the Quest Store. Bundles, just absolute great stuff. Stuff that I haven't even seen on sale before.
Did you buy anything today?
I did, unfortunately.
I did.
I'm a little bit guilty.
So if you guys think that we don't buy games, we have to buy games. So you know, it's not like we get every game. You know, so there's certain games that we just can't get access to. And I bought a game today. You want me to tell you what I bought, and then you can tell me what you bought? Maybe we bought the same game.
We may have, because we were talking about it earlier. Is it
Jurassic World? Jurassic Park. Yeah, Jurassic World Aftermath, right? For $18.99. I didn't buy the DLC though yet. I'm like, let me play through the first one first. So I only bought the original game.
I'll get to that one.
Yeah. When I'm ready, I'll buy the DLC. The DLC is $14.99. But I mean, I've been wanting to play the Jurassic World game. I want to stream it, into my YouTube. So I'm like, I'm gonna get it. You know, I don't know when I'll even play it, but I'm gonna get it. You don't see Oculus do these sales, these big sales for these big games very often. Yeah. So I'm like, at $18.99, it's over 25 or it's 26% off or something like that. I'm like, $18.99, I got to get it. So I'll get it, and then maybe they'll put the DLC on sale at some point, and I'll grab that too.
Yeah, the last time we saw anything like this was, March, when they had that flash sale, I think it was. And they had quite a few bundles back then. So we're getting to see quite a few stuff now, which is amazing. But, happy birthday to the Oculus Quest 2. It's made it for 1 year, and it's done amazing. It's made our group what it is. It's made a lot of YouTube content creators what they are. So, I mean, congrats to the Oculus Quest 2.
I have to say it's definitely a happy birthday, and it's changed my life drastically because if it wasn't for the Quest 2, I don't think I would have started this group and and become the behemoth that it is. And I definitely wouldn't be sitting behind this camera talking to you awesome people right now, and I wouldn't have met Nick and Key and Todd and Millie and and Barabo and Jasper and Krista Lee and all these great people in chat and Jason Ward and Benny, and there's a million people, and I probably wouldn't have the opportunity to meet all these people, and whatever you think of Facebook, whatever you think of Facebook,
I didn't even know of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, whatever you think of Facebook. I mean, I'm not a Facebook groupie, so don't get me wrong. Whatever you think of Facebook and what they do, you know what? I'm going to give them a hands off for doing this, because again, I would not be here doing this and meeting all you awesome people if it wasn't for them. So I give them credit for what they do for VR, and that's what I care about. Absolutely.
And more to come. It's just getting started.
Hell yeah. Well, let's do this, Nick. Let's talk a little bit about let's give something away. We're like 47 minutes in. Yeah, we have 20 people in here. Let's give, I don't know, what do you want to give? Do we want to give a Shadowgate now, or do we want to just give something else?
Well, let's do a Shadowgate key, and why don't we go ahead and we got 20 people in the chat right now. So anybody who has not received a Shadowgate VR microfiber cloth, one of these things right here, if you have not received one yet, been one of the winners from our live chats or the giveaway, type Shadowgate VR in the chat right now. We'll take your name. And we'll get you one shipped out.
Hell yeah!
So
hell yeah!
And how do you want to give a key away? How do you want to do this one?
That's a good question. I want to make it hard. We won't make it too easy, and because maybe if we make it hard, then people will actually get it. Because we make them easy and people don't get them.
You got to find that. You got to find that fine balance.
All right, here's a good. Ready? There is a Raven in Shadowgate. We've talked about him a million times. There's a Raven. What's the Raven's name in Shadowgate? To win a key, what's the Raven's name in Shadowgate? If you watched our developer interview, or go look it up. If you don't know it, go look it up. I'm sure you can find it.
I think it actually is in the description. Well, okay. So my computer's showing me that Rivs is the first and only one at the moment to have typed it in.
Yeah, Rivs.
No, Ribs, you got it. It's Odin. Odin is your companion Raven guide that helps you
Yeah, he
along
was
with
fast, man.
your adventure. Yeah, he was on the ball on that one.
Dickel Salas was in there too. Denise Detlaff, she got it.
You can tell that Ribs really wanted to get a copy of this game. He's obviously
Yeah,
been
right.
itching for it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Congrats, Riz. Wes says Abraham Skrillex. Yeah.
Skrillex.
We got Abraham Skrillex walking through the mines of Mythrock with you.
Skrillex. Love me some Skrillex, man.
So, and as far as the microfiber cost, real quick.
I haven't said this in like a week, but I freaking hate Beat Saber, man. I just hate Beat Saber. I'm never playing that game ever again. Ever.
Oh, I was just talking to someone today about Beat Saber and getting it modded and everything. I think I was actually speaking with Kai on that a little bit earlier. I don't understand why you hate it so much. I mean, you feel the way about Beat Saber that I feel about Synth Riders.
Don't even say Synth Riders. Don't you dare say anything bad about Synth Riders. It's the best game out there.
Hey, you're bashing on my Beat Saber, man.
Garbage. Beat Saber's hot garbage. I don't know why anybody plays it. I saw you in chat too. Like, hey, help me use the BMF whatever thing.
Yeah, the BMBF to
BMBF.
Modded.
Like, why are you even bothering with that crap? Beat Saber, get out of here! I'm playing Lone Echo 2. You're playing garbage. Beat Saber. Guys, if you guys didn't win, if you didn't win, we're gonna give another one away. Just hang out for a little bit. We're gonna give another one away, and we're gonna give some microfibers. Let's see, did we do the Shadowgate?
Yeah, we did. We got one person. Mitch Fields put it in. Does anybody else in chat not have a microfiber? One of these microfiber Shadowgate VR cloths. If you do not have one, or haven't received one, or won one yet, type Shadowgate VR in the chat, and we'll get one shipped out to you. I'll just get your mailing addresses after the show's over, and we'll get one shipped out to you as soon as possible.
Dickel Salas Pineda says I need Synth Riders. Well, you know what? Guess what? I'm in a good mood. Dickel Salas Pineda, you get Synth Riders. How's that? Easy enough. Boom.
It's the coffee, isn't it?
Boom! Synth Riders. Hit me up, Dickel. Hit me up in the PM after the show, and I will get you a key for Synth Riders. I can't do that all the time, guys, but every once in a while, if the mood will strike me, I can throw a key out there. So, yeah. Congratulations. Hang out for the Shadowgate key, and maybe I'll give something else away a little bit later. We'll see.
Absolutely.
We'll see how much coffee I get into me before this freaking show's over.
Congrats.
My wife's probably watching right now going, oh my God, did he drink coffee at 9 o'clock at night? I did.
She's like gonna have to take the coffee maker with her.
Oh man. Well, you know, I had so many people after last week's show, and they were messaging me going, dude, this was such a great show. This is the best show that you guys have ever done. You know, all your energies were so high, and I'm like, you know, thanks, I appreciate that. And it was a weird show because I was having such a bad day right before the show.
Oh yeah, I know.
We almost didn't go on. Like literally, it was like me and Nick were on the phone like 10 minutes before we had to go on.
Yeah, we're not doing it. We're not doing
guys,
it.
I was like, I'm like, Nick, I don't even know if I can go on. And I got on here and I'm like, ah! So it was crazy.
Just that high energy, high motivation, and it turned out to be a fantastic show. And we gave away so much stuff.
Oh yeah,
so much stuff.
You know what? I really just love doing it. So let's move on a little bit because I want to bring Jason, and Jason's waiting in chat to get in here. So he's probably like, come on guys, let's go. So let's talk a little bit about let's just talk about what we have going on this week to give you guys an update. I mean, I know you guys are all on the Facebook group, but just a reminder. We have Jason Ward stuff going on. If you guys want to win, what do we have given away for that?
He is giving away. I don't know if I want to show some of his stuff yet.
Yeah, don't show it. Just tell it. Yeah, just tell it.
Yeah, he's giving away an open aim assist. He's giving away one of the open aim assists, so you can use those.
That's
like
a mini.
Pop 1 or something.
Yeah, that's a mini gun stock, guys. He's giving away a little bit of an open aim assist mini gun stock.
Right. And he is giving away one of his original golf club stocks. So not the magnetic one, but one of the original ones. And they come in quite a variety of colors. I think the one I have is orange, orangish, reddish. And he's giving away one of those and the open aim stock, as well as a 10% discount to anyone in the group until I think it was the end of the month. I can't remember how long he said it was for. So we got to post in the group for it. If you look over the review on it, I also put in the post, there's a link that will take you to his Etsy store, and it automatically inputs the 10% discount code off for you. So check it out. Look at some of his stuff. We'll have him on in a little bit to talk about it. And
did you see? You see Stephanie Masher was in the chat. She said she's gonna hold it hostage. So I think she's gonna lock up the coffee. She's gonna lock up the coffee and
just lock up the coffee grinds.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I've been off coffee for like over a year, or not coffee, but off caffeinated coffee. I've been drinking decaf for over a year, and I just started recently drinking caffeine again. If you can't tell,
I've noticed. I've talked to you a couple times in the morning, and you're like, when you pick up the phone, I'm like, Eric, calm down, man. It is still early.
Well, here's the deal. When you go to bed at 4 a.m. and you're up at 6, you need coffee to get you going, man. And
3 days of podcast.
Yeah, I love it though, man. I had such a good time I had such a good time with Wes on Tuesday, and then me and Wes and Roots and Dave Station, VR, another podcaster and content creator, we were on last night, and we just all had a ball. It was so much fun. But yeah, guys, Virtual Strangers, if you're not YouTube subscribers, please go check them out. They do three in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna drop a link in the chat. Go there, subscribe. 3 shows a week, so you're gonna see them on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So Sundays is the flagship show. That's when you're gonna hear a lot of VR news and talk about different games and hardware and anything that's going on in the VR industry. Wednesdays is the gameplay. So any new games coming out or anything backlogged that they just have been wanting to play, you'll see them there. And maybe once in a while, you'll see me there with them too. And then on Saturday, they do the free stuff and Killer Deal show. So if you want to know what is free for the week and what is on Killer Deal and what you should be going to pick up, go to that show because it's really, really good.
And Jason wants me to go ahead and drop their Discords in the chat as well. So I'll go ahead and pop those in. We have a Virtual Strangers Discord.
Yeah, Dickle Salas Pineda says, I'm currently at work right now and I can't shout. Thanks, Eric. For the key. Yeah, you're welcome, man.
He's very happy about that one.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries.
So speaking of keys, what was it? Denise here said that Eric's love of giveaways equals his love of Skrillex.
Hell yeah.
He should be wearing his Skrillex shirt tonight.
I have it. It's in my closet. We might see it. We might see another Skrillex showing sometime soon. Maybe.
Maybe if we can hit 50 subscribers, you're gonna burn it, weren't you?
Yeah, we were at 28 people. Let's go. Let's get to 4. I tell you what, we don't even need to hit 45. Let's hit 40. 40 people. I'll give a hoodie away.
Yeah, that's not
just
too bad.
Because I want to. Dave says burn the Skrillex shirt. Maybe we'll do that. Dave, we might have a chance to have Dave on later in the month to come on and chat with us again.
Absolutely.
Because Shadowgate does have they have got some news coming up. And can't spill anything, but they might be coming up soon. And if we can talk him into coming back on, Dave, maybe we should both burn our Skrillex shirts on air live.
I'll burn mine with you too. I'll get the metal trash can. We'll have it ready.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I would love to burn that freaking thing. I would be like, this is the best thing. We'll play Skrillex in the background as we burn it. No, we won't. No, we won't. So we got Jesse Jasso is here. How you doing, Jesse? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. I love seeing all the new people, man. It's amazing when I see new people in here because it really makes me feel good that people are seeing this and coming in and checking us out and talking to us. And guys, if you just want a place to talk and come and hang out and talk VR, we are here every Thursday at 9 p.m. And we have some special stuff coming up because we are going to be live on the 28th. I will be live from Orlando in Disney World I'm going to do some lives during the day. So if you want to come on and chat with me during the Facebook Connect show, where hopefully they're going to be announcing some stuff, I'm going to be live during those days, so you can come and we can hang out and we're going to watch it together live here on Facebook. And then that night we'll be doing our live. Nick will be in Mississippi, and I will be in Orlando, Florida, and we're going to talk.
You won't be too far from me.
No, I know. Maybe we should hang out.
It's only 2 states over.
I was gonna say I'm not coming to Mississippi. I'm in Disney World, bro.
You want to meet halfway in the middle, Alabama?
No, I'm not going to Alabama. No, nothing wrong with Alabama. I'm sure I love Alabama. I used to live in Tennessee for a little while.
Don't be hating on them Alabamians.
No, I know. Bama, roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
But yeah, it's gonna be a cool day, and so yeah, we got some cool stuff coming. So guys, keep coming and hanging out with us because this is getting bigger and bigger as we go, and we're gonna keep doing more and more things. And We got a lot of cool stuff coming. So again, parking simulator we got going on. Actually, just ended. I think Nick, right? Parking simulator
ended
done.
yesterday. It ended yesterday.
Yeah.
So
parking simulator. Ooh.
Apparently, go check it out. It did really great. It's a popular game somehow.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I can't give away a key for Pop 1. I can't give it. I do a contest for Pop 1. I get 20 people to get into it. 300 entrants for parking simulator. Please, please, please.
You've got Lone Echo 2, the last Rift game coming out exclusive for the Rift S, and parking simulator is the big talk of the night.
Parking. Can I swear? Can I say? I'm gonna say
go for it, man.
Freaking, and I'll say freaking simulator, man. It's killing me. So we got that. We have. I'm dropping a review sometime tomorrow for a Steam game.
No.
I'm sorry. A Rift Store game, a PC VR game called Galactic Rangers. Very, very cool, guys. Come and check out my review. I will have gameplay footage in my YouTube channel. Nick, if you can drop my YouTube channel real quick. So you will see a review in the group, and then you can see some gameplay in the YouTube channel. And then I think. Yeah, just released, guys. It's PC VR only, but if you have a PC, go check it out. And Skybinder, which is an App Lab game. I've got a review coming for that on Saturday.
What's that one?
Either tomorrow.
That one's going to do better than Parking Simulator.
My Skybinder! Skybinder. I'm going to get 600 people get into that thing, right?
Probably.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, dude.
It's a connect the dots game, and it's going to hit bigger than Lone Echo 2. I mean, for God's sakes.
Hell yeah. So yeah, guys, Nick just popped my YouTube. If you guys could go there, it's a Quest 2 community YouTube page. It's under Mash Daddy Cool. If you guys could just give me a subscribe, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I would have greatly appreciated it. Helps us out. I'm going to try and move as many people over as I can, so we can all be together streaming here live, doing our live chats, and have people. We'll have 2 different chats going. We're going to have chat in YouTube. We're going to have a chat in Facebook because we need more to do. I don't have enough to do, so I need more to do.
Well, Jesse in chat asked, "Do you Twitch?" And I have never been a Twitch streamer, but Eric was. And why don't you go ahead and tell him what just happened to you in Twitch?
Oh yeah, so I've been streaming to Twitch for probably about 3 months, and I don't know what happened or what I did, but all of my stuff is gone, dude. Every piece of content that I have is gone. I mean, zeroed out, and I'm like, I'm done, dude. I'm done with Twitch. I'm moving everything over to freaking YouTube. So I basically just created a YouTube page last week. And I'm like, I'm going to do Q2C because I want to do our live chats in there. So I'm done with Twitch. It's probably something I did. It's probably not even Twitch. It's probably something I did, but I don't give a shit. I'm done with Twitch.
I think it was a sign. It's got to be a sign.
It was like, you need to get the freak out
time
of
to move
Twitch.
on from Twitch and get onto YouTube.
So we got some new people in, and I wanted to shout out Wolveraza. Wolveraza has been trying to make our show for like 2 weeks, and he's always like, I missed it or I couldn't find it. Wolveraza from Virtual Strangers.
Welcome, Wolveraza. It's
welcome,
good to see
man.
you here.
Thanks for coming.
Played a little bit of New World with him.
Yeah, we have a great crew.
We get caught up in that.
Guys, if any of you guys want to play New World, go get it. It's such a good game. We have like an 8-person crew to play New World. But Caden Lowry is here too. Caden, did you win a key? Was that one of the names on the 100 key list? Caden, I think you won 100. You won one of the keys for the 100 keys, right? Dana Diaz stopped in. She says, "Sorry, I'm late. Did you talk about all the games on sale?" Yeah, we did. We did, Dana. We didn't really list them off, but we basically both admitted to each other because we didn't talk about this before. We both bought a game today off of that list, and we both bought the same damn game, which was Jurassic World Aftermath for $18.99. I think that's my top choice. Also, Sports Scramble's on sale. This is a game that I've been wanting to get for my daughter for a long time, and I'm probably going to grab this one too. Because it's a very fun little sports game, and it never goes on sale. It's always $30, and I think it's on sale right now for 20.
Oh my God, Jason's already at level 26 in New World. We're so behind. We're so far behind. We got to get caught up.
Jason, you're not allowed to play anymore until we catch up. So you just take your time and go start making more freaking gun stocks, okay? Because you need to stop playing New World so I can catch up.
Yeah, Mitch says he picked up the Star Wars bundle, and it's actually a really great price. It's practically half the price of what it would go for normally. So it's $14.99, I think, for all 3 of them, where they're normally $9.99 a piece, I think. So $30 for all 3 of them. So
I'm sorry, which one was that? What's that one?
The Star Wars Vader Immortals.
Yeah.
The Vader Immortals. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's some great deals
great
in there.
sale.
I mean,
Really great sale.
In Death Unchained is on sale. That's a great game.
Yeah.
You know, that's another good one. There's a whole bunch, man.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
yeah. Some of the bundles are
I owned
great.
about 90% of them, but there's a few I just
I
didn't
looked at
have.
like the 3 or 4 bundles, and it's like, okay, I own every one of these bundles with the
I know,
games in them,
right?
so gotta find
Yeah, yeah.
something for sale.
Hey,
So,
Caden Lowry says, speaking of which, his birthday is tomorrow. Awesome, and he did win a
cool.
key. He won
Happy
real. He
early
won a real
birthday.
He won real VR fishing, and congratulations on
Nice.
winning that. I did remember your name. I knew I saw it, and congratulations on your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, man!
Absolutely. Happy early birthday, man.
And James
You're gonna
Jacob just
love
jumped in.
VR fishing.
Yeah, James Jacob just jumped into the chat. He says, "Yo, yo, yo!
What up, Radio Run? What's going on?
Radio
Glad you
Run
can
is in
make
the
it.
house." Yeah,
It's got a lot of birthdays going on.
I know.
Quest
I love it,
2, Aiden.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good month. October is a really great month to be involved in the whole VR industry, just period. With the Quest 2,
Oh my god, dude!
these new games.
I mean, what's next week? We got amazing games next week too. We got next week. We have Unplugged.
Yep, Unplugged, the
and
air guitar,
and
the game,
the biggest game of the
game.
year, Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's the one a lot of people have been anticipating. I'm personally looking forward to Unplugged. I was a big Guitar Hero fan, and this one's air guitar with now in VR. So I mean, they're both great games. I'm really looking forward to both of them, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I hope they're really, really good, both of them. I'm a little nervous about Unplugged just because I hope the finger mechanics with the finger tracking is good.
I've seen a lot of gameplay from other players. Just the demos that they're allowed to show. Because of embargoes, and it looks very accurate. And I was really surprised on how accurate that hand tracking looks on it so far. I mean, I'm looking forward to testing it myself, but it looks very, very good, very, very accurate. So. Carlos in the chat says he's between Vader Immortal and Warplanes. Any advice?
And Red Matter. Red Matter.
Oh, and Red Matter too?
And Warplanes. Oh my god, those are three.
That's a tough call.
Freaking amazing games, man.
I would have to say for the most amount of content, Warplanes. You're going to get the most amount of content that you'll probably find. But if you don't have your VR legs, okay.
I'm going to disagree with you. I think Red Matter is the cream of the crop out of that one.
I mean, it's a tough pick, honestly. I mean, they're all great games, but
Red Matter still to today is probably the best looking Quest game you'll find. There is almost no discernible difference, and it looks freaking amazing on PC.
Yeah, it does.
But there's almost no discernible difference between the PC version of Red Matter and the Quest 2 version. I don't know how they did it, but they made that game look amazing. And to me, Red Matter is all those games are great. You can't go wrong with any of those games. But to me, I think I would pick Red Matter. It's a great puzzler. It's great atmosphere. It's a little spooky, so it's a good time with being October with Halloween. So Red Matter
fits right in
for me. Red Matter, then Warplanes, then Vader.
Yeah, Vader's going to be your shortest game. So it's. I mean, now the dojo. Don't get me wrong. You can be in that dojo for hours on end, but out of all those games, the only one that has multiplayer is Warplanes.
Don't get me started on the dojo, bro. The dojo. Come on, the dojo. Vader Immortal is okay.
Okay. So
it's a good game.
I didn't actually know that was a combo pack, but he's saying that Warplanes Red Matter is a combo.
Oh God, that's not even a thought. Then go get that one right away.
Yeah, forget Vader Immortal.
That's a combo right now. Warplanes and Red Matter.
That's a pretty impressive combo.
Carlos, tell me the price on it. I didn't even see that bundle. I was really just looking at the individual sales, so I never looked at the bundles. Tell me what the price of that bundle is, because that's a no-brainer.
Really good bundle right there.
I mean,
I would take that over the 3 Vader Immortals any day.
Warplanes is so good, man. Warplanes is like, it's the best flying game you're going to find on the Quest for sure, and it might even be one of the best, non-simulator games on PC VR.
But you're definitely going to want to have your VR legs for that game, because you can get motion sickness.
Yeah, you will. You're flying in a plane first person, so you might get sick.
Right.
Wes says Red Matter is best all-around gameplay and production. It is. It's just that good.
It is. It's really great. I've got to finish that one.
Did you? Because you probably never played it on PC, right?
I have not checked PC. I have been playing it on the Quest. It's got that horror vibe, and you know how I am with horror games.
I know. It's creepy, man. Me and Wes were discussing it. We almost put it in our horror. We're like, can we consider Red Matter a horror game? And in the end, we did take it out. But it was definitely in there as a thought.
It creeped me
could
out
that
a
be a horror
bit.
game?
It's definitely got that creepy. I mean, I'm not too far into it. I mean, the visuals look amazing, but just the way that you go through the game, it kind of gets you that whole. I have to take the headset off every so often. I just don't do horror games well.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got through Lies Beneath, so that tells you how good that game is, that you actually got through Lies Beneath, because that's a creepy game too.
Lies Beneath is great. It's definitely got to be, as far as horror games, and I don't do horror games, I could get pretty far in Lies Beneath, and that's actually probably one of my top 10 Quest games of all time.
So Krista says, I need a horror game, thinking of getting Paranormal Activity. So very, very good game, but there's three games that you should get before that if you don't have any of them. So you should get Lies Beneath, Blair Witch, or what was my third one?
Afterlife, I think it was Afterlife.
Wraith the Oblivion, Afterlife. So Krista, those three games are your cream of the crop of horror games. And then your next tier down, you will see Paranormal Activity, The Exorcist Legion, and games like that. But those three, Blair Witch, Lies Beneath, and
Wraith the
Oblivion Afterlife. I hate that name. That's
like such a great game, but I can't remember.
Such a long name, man. But yeah, Krista, if you, I don't know if you got a chance to see our live on Tuesday, but guys, go check out our live on Tuesday. If you're looking for horror games, me and Wes did our top 10 list, and that game, all those games are there. And
speaking of Wes, he says that apparently algebra puzzles scare him, so he's going to be real nervous about Algebra Puzzle Simulator coming out.
So Wes had on his list, I think it was down at like number 9 or number 10, was Last Labyrinth. And it was a game that I forgot too, because it's kind of a quirky game where you're a man in a wheelchair and you're bound. You can't talk. You're gagged and you're bound and you're locked up. And basically, you have these little you have these little pointers, and you have to help this little anime style girl get out of these rooms and get through these like Saw movie type traps. And if you do the wrong thing, you get her killed, and then you get killed.
Oh God!
So he's streaming it the other night, because he was like, after we did our list, he's like, I'm gonna go stream it and finish it. He got like halfway through, and there was all these algebra puzzles, like mathematic algebra puzzles in the middle of it, and he's like, so he was talking about it last night, and I said, Wes, are you taking that off your list? And he's like, yeah, I think I'm taking that off my top 10. I think he's gonna put Five Nights at Freddy's back in there.
Why would you put algebra puzzles in a game? I mean, that's just
I know. Why would you do that? You're just
that's a little too much. It looks like Todd made it here. He's on vacation, and he still made it to our chat.
Thanks
for coming, Todd.
I saw it. Did you see the view that Todd had today? He put it on his Facebook page. What a
gorgeous view
out
I
of
did.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man!
That man takes vacations in the best places. I mean,
I know. It's not Disney World, but yeah, okay, whatever.
It's close enough.
I know, right? So, guys, we've been rambling again for like an hour and 12 minutes already. So let's try and let's bring Jason in. Jason's been sitting in chat. Let's bring Jason in. Jason, go ahead and accept that invite, and I'll be able to bring you in live with us. And we'll start talking about some stuff in Mr. Tass. And while he's doing that, we'll just say that next week, guys, we have a review coming up for a game called Pico Pico, which is another.
It's the other puzzle game.
The other puzzle game.
That's what the dev literally told me. It was. I'm the other puzzle game. So there's Puzzling Places, which is that just released. I think early this month or maybe late last month. Fantastic game. And Pico Pico is the other puzzle game, which is very similar to Puzzling Places, except for you can kind of edit your own puzzles a little bit more. I'll let Kai's going to be handing out a review for that one, so I'll let him go ahead and do that. And what else we got coming on next week or going on next week?
We have Rico
VR. Yeah. So I don't want to talk too much about that, but they did get actually a promo up on their page. So everybody knows about the Anker charging station. It's the only system you can actually put your controllers down and charge them without having to change out the batteries. This is something somewhat similar with an actual charging cable that goes to your controllers. It's designed so that you don't have to ever take out your batteries either. So I don't want to give away too much on it. Like I said, they do have some stuff on their page that they just promoted, but we'll get a review going up for that and talk a little bit more about that next week. So Oh, Denise actually won one of the Puzzling Places keys. So she won the original puzzle game, and we got the other puzzle game coming out later next week, I think it was. So, we got Jason coming on, or?
Well, Jason said he's like no invite yet. I sent the invite when we started, Jason. That's why I can't send the invite once we start, so I sent it before we started. So you
check
should
your
be able to,
check your messenger. It should still be in there if you sent it. If you sent it originally, I know we were
there he is.
late to the pre-show.
He must have found it. I was ready to kill him. I was ready to beat. I was like, Jason, what are you doing to me?
All right,
so,
everybody, welcome Jason Ward.
Hey,
how's it going, Jason? How you doing tonight, man?
Hey, Jason.
good, doing well. All right, there we go. Let me switch off the live one stream and get to the. There we go. That's better.
Thanks for being patient and wait.
Talk.
Yeah. Thanks for being patient and waiting for us while me and Nick ramble for like an hour and 15 minutes, and we still didn't even get through what else we got coming. Just so
I'm always here listening to your rambles.
Yeah, no, I know. I appreciate it, man. Jason's he is too. He's always here.
We kind of have a lot to ramble on about. So, what was the last thing? I think there was one more thing we got going on next week.
Beanstalker, and you're gonna hopefully unplugged.
Yes, hopefully unplugged. So
so we got a review.
Beanstalker's a great game.
Beanstalker, and
then the Guitar Hero of VR.
Yeah, unplugged, man. That's gonna be awesome.
I'm looking forward to that one.
So everybody, let's welcome Jason Warden. Jason has been a fantastic part of our community here. He has become a great part of the Virtual Strangers community. He's very active, not only just in bringing his wares to the group, but just being a great group member in general, answering questions when he can, and commenting on posts, and just an awesome guy, and a real treat for us to have. So. Welcome, Jason. Thanks for coming on live, man.
Thanks for being on with us.
Thanks for taking Todd's place, because we need him. We need to replace him.
Apparently, he's out leveling both of us in New World as well. So again, we got to get caught up.
He's probably got it on his other screen right now. He's probably got it on his other screen right now.
Yeah,
he's leveling in New World. Grind. It's a grind.
So you have your work day, and then you have your personal stuff during the work day. I mean,
I know. I just don't have the time for that things, unfortunately. But it'll come. It'll come.
Just gotta. We have to end up mixing all our stuff between our work and our playtime.
No, right? I know. So Jason makes a fantastic product under the store name of Mr. Tasselhoff, or is it Mr. Tass? Mr. Tass.
Mr. Tass.
Yeah. Mr. Tass.
Mr. Tasselhoff is my handle, and if you see me in games, pop one or what have you.
Mr. And you kind of came up with a system. Well, first off, you came up with a golf club handle. That was the first thing that we ever reviewed in the group. Nick did a review of this. Here. And guys, if you're looking to play anything with golf, so if you're looking to play Walkabout Mini Golf, Top Golf with Pro Club,
Golf 5e Club,
any of these games, you're gonna want a club stock, especially with the putting. With the putting games, but Golf 5e Club, I don't think would play that game without it, because it really gives you a sense of that you're holding a golf club, and if you're really swinging a golf club like you would on a golf course and not just like on a putting green, it's an amazing feeling. It really gives you the feeling like you're swinging a golf club.
Yeah. Kind of brings the immersion up to the next level. So
So Jason, why don't you show us how that goes on so people can see what it looks like when it goes on?
Sure. So I've got my son's Quest 1 controller, because my Quest 2s.
Now, does it fit? Does it fit both?
Yes.
Or do you have to order a special?
No. As it comes, it fits Quest 1 and Quest 2. And then I do have a video where I show how you can heat modify, and I've got it to fit my KIWI battery straps.
Oh, nice.
So I've got the KIWI straps on here, and then I heat modified with a hairdryer and molded it to fit onto here.
Those KIWI straps are awesome,
you say proceed at your own risk for that.
Right.
But it is a potential ability.
Yeah.
So to connect it, it's really easy. You just slide that down and in, and then it slides on. And when it's on, you can leave it without the Velcro if you were going to do like mini golf. But if you're going to do full golf, you definitely want to use the Velcro. So it comes with a 15-inch Velcro.
Yeah, so that'll go up over the halo, right? Yeah, right.
Slides in through there, and it uses the halo ring. Now there is some concern. We don't know what's going to happen with the updates to the Quest. Are they the Quest Pro?
Yeah,
Are they getting rid of the halo rings? And so I think that you could still use these, even if they get rid of the halo ring, because you might be able to put the strap looped through the hole here and tie it off.
Yeah, so it would actually hold itself in from the bottom almost.
There, it can hold itself. So that's my theory on what could be if they do get rid of the halo. Also, there's a chance that maybe the Velcro is long enough to fit all the way around the top and hold it down that way. So
I'm sure you'll think of something too. I'm sure you're working something. I'm sure you're working something out in your head right now already, right?
Well, and even if they do. Even if they do get rid of the Halo or come out with a Quest Pro, Quest Plus that doesn't have a Halo, a lot of people are still going to be buying a Quest 2 even after the new product comes out. So
absolutely.
These are gonna be around for quite a while. Don't think of this as just gone in a couple of months.
Oh hell yeah,
you can do lightsaber too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
We're
really.
Talking about the dojo.
Yeah, the dojo. That would be cool. I never thought about it for use for that. That would be cool. So, Wolveraza just said in chat, neat. I've been waiting to get a full game, golf game soon. Wolveraza Golf 5 E Club is the best golf game that I've seen, and it's better than anything else I've seen. There's not many games out there that allow you to play 18 holes of golf anyway. But out of the ones that are out there, even on the PlayStation VR, this game is the best. It's really, really good. And I say this about everything, but Nick, we need to go back in. I want to play this game again.
Yeah,
we should all, Jason, we should all get in and do a session, in there, because you can play 4 people in there at one time. So
now I did just see
we got Todd. Yeah, let's get Todd and me and you.
I was gonna say I did just see in the Discord. It was either today or yesterday, or maybe someone made a post in the group about it. But it looks like Top Golf is right on the verge of pushing out their full golf game. I think
they've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, actually November 18th.
Okay,
and they're a great
still 30% off in the store.
Yeah, right. That was one of the ones that's on the deal, and they're a great dev team, and they have been basically bringing that game along and making it better and better and better. I mean, it was just a putting game at first, you remember? Then they brought the top golf part in, where you get the target golf like on a driving range. Then they have all these little mini games that you can do with pitching and putting and things like that. And now they're bringing, then they did the thing where you can have the YouTube rooms in there. They broadcasted the Super Bowl into some of their rooms in that game last year. So yeah, it's a really cool development team, and I am looking forward to what they can do, because if they can come close to Golf 5 E Club or even do better, I mean, I'm all into it.
Yeah, I actually have the beta for it. So I've been playing the beta with it. And
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they've been very responsive to everybody's play. They've been making changes. They've got wind. It's got difficulties, amateur, pro.
Nice.
It's really been coming along. And, between you've got Golf 5e Club, you've got Top Golf, which is doing their full, you've got Experience, and then there's all manner of PCVR golf as well.
Right.
So Dana in the chat here wants to know, have you ever had one of your controllers fly off of the stock, the golf club stock?
It's a good question.
That's why you use the Velcro.
Yeah, because it will. If you're swinging, if you're putting, I wouldn't worry about it. But if you're swinging a club like a golf club, it will fly right out of there. But you have to have the Velcro on there. Yeah.
Yeah, and the nice thing is you keep control of the controller in your hand the whole time.
Yeah.
So the worst that could happen is if you really press and hold, you might snap it, but it's not going to go flying because you're holding on your hand, and you can still use your wrist strap. I mean, but you really would have to tweak it hard to even try to snap. And if something like that happens, let me know, and we'll see what we can do to get you right.
And that's one of the things I actually like about your golf clubs is, one of our moderators, Todd, he did a review on a golf club months and months and months ago, long before me and Kai even came on board. And I remember looking at it, and it was hollow. It was kind of flimsy. It did what it was supposed to do, but your golf clubs are fully solid 3D prints. They're not hollow. It's going to take a lot to break that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't break it on camera. We don't.
Yeah, right. He's coming. He's gonna snap. But can you imagine if that thing just snapped? He'd be like, "Oh, well, can we cut that?"
Or I could just be like,
Let's see. He's like, "Is this live? Can we cut that out?"
Yeah, pushing its limits.
So yeah,
But,
so that
yeah,
was the
no,
first thing. That was the first thing that Jason came out with, and we reviewed that early on. But then he kept working, and he kept working, and you know, then he was like, Nick, Eric, I've got this thing. You know, Pop 1 became very popular. It came out, was super popular, and he's like, I kind of got this idea, and he's like, you know, can I send this to you guys? He's like, actually, at first, he's like, can I send it to Nick and have him test it out? Because guys, no matter if we like you or not, I mean, Jason's a great guy. We're not going to let any of his stuff in the group if it's garbage. So even now,
Yeah.
we have a relationship with Jason. Guess what? None of his stuff gets in the group unless we test it because,
Yeah.
you know, and now I trust Jason, but still, we don't let anything in if it does. If it doesn't make sense, or if it doesn't work, or if it's not good. So no matter who you are, everything is tested by us first. And one of us will always go through it. But this one was so cool that I messaged Jason. I said, "Can you send me one too? Because I want to try this." And this is why. Take a look at this.
Yeah, so this is the base of it. It's a minigun stock, and they're magnetic on there. So the magnet's on the bottom here.
Yep.
And they just latch on. And so this obviously doesn't have any controllers in it, but you can see it's the same as the golf grip, where you've got the Velcro that'll go in. And you can use it either horizontal or vertical for like standard gun stock. You can pop off the front or the back. And then you could also use it horizontal, which works really well. Originally, the thought was racing wheel. And actually, the whole design concept that I came up with trying to make one of these is someone asked if I made a racing wheel. And I was like, no. And I checked Etsy, and there weren't any out there. So I was like, all right, well, maybe I can make a racing wheel. And that's where I started. And I was using the ping pong adapter to make a solid connection, and it just wouldn't hold well. So then I thought, well, it'd be nice if I had something that could rotate 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So I tried little baby magnets and making a rotatable one. They just weren't strong enough. And so I found these magnets, and it's a metal plate on here, and they are definitely strong enough to hold. And so when you're using it horizontal, yes, it does work as a racing wheel, but somebody else messaged me and said, hey, I want to use this in Hyperdash. Does it work? And I was like, I don't know.
Jason,
So
can you back up just a little bit? Just back up a little bit, because everybody's having a tough time seeing it. There you go. Thank you.
Yep. Sorry. So I loaded into Hyperdash, and sure enough, as a dual pistol, it works great. It helps you align the two pistols for one target. You can rotate it just ever so slightly when you're firing. And
So
actually, why don't I just...
He doesn't have his controllers on him, but I'm going to show the same thing.
Oh, there you
the
go, Nick. Look at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've already got him set in there, so.
Yeah. I'll just use my gloves there.
This gun stock is so easy and quick to use and set up. There's no setup. You know what I mean? There's no jank. There's no let me get this calibrated. None of that is here. And it doesn't cost $140 or $50.
Well, speaking of price, you know, I got a couple people here asking in the chat, what does it go for? So what kind of prices are you looking at
let's
this?
do the golf stock for. What's your golf stock?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the just golf stock is $15 plus shipping.
Dude, that's two cups of coffee at Starbucks.
Nah.
Actually, okay, it's
Is
one
that
and a
how
half.
much you've had
It's one
tonight,
and a
Eric?
half cups of coffee. I'm going to get Starbucks right now. You guys talk. I'll be right back.
No more caffeine for you, sir.
Yeah, come on, man. We're at 22 people. Let's go, people.
The magnetic stock is $35 for just the base stock, which gives you the two grips, the bar, and then a lanyard that's retractable. And so you can actually pin it either on the end here if it's vertical, or on the middle here if you're horizontal. And that way it can keep it nearby if you do happen to pop off both controllers and you're not holding on. But usually when playing like Pop 1, I will keep this bar along my forearm, and then I just pop on and off as I'm playing. Now, other people prefer to pop off the top one for when they're reloading, because that's more natural.
Yeah.
But
that's
really
how I do
know
it. Yeah.
what
That's how I do it. I tried to. I knew you had said that, and I tried to do it the opposite way, and it just didn't feel as comfortable for me. And I'd gotten used, because I had played with a gun stock for many, many times in different gun stocks, and that's the way I always did it. So it was just. But I think if this is your first time, you could maybe try it that way. But if you're used to doing it one way, it's probably tough to move to another. But Wolveraza says, "Dude, take my money."
Take my money.
He said next month sold. And Wolveraza is a big, huge shooter fan. He shoots real guns in life, so he's very into that. So he's very into like everything being very realistic, and he loves games with a real loading mechanic. Wolveraza, you are going to love this thing.
But yeah, it's really great for really active games like Pop 1 because you can pop
Yeah.
off, you can climb, you can do whatever you need, and you're back in.
Yeah. So recently, so Jason was nice enough to send one to Roots and Wes from Virtual Strangers as well, and myself and Roots jumped in and we went through the gambit and we played a lot of games to test it out because we didn't want to just try Pop 1. We wanted to try something with a full rifle, so we went in and played Contractors, and it was great with Contractors. I was nailing people all over the place with this thing, and it doesn't matter what. How long the gun is you're using, so it can be a long rifle, it can be an Uzi, it can be a submachine gun. It doesn't matter. It's all about the stability.
Yeah, and you can attach the hand first and then bring it in if it's too wide to do it while they're connected. So you just attach, bring it in, you're good to go.
Yeah, and there's no calibration necessary really in most of these games. Most of them.
Yeah. So this is $35 for just that. There is an option where you can add for $15. You can add a golf club option, which attaches onto the Velcro or the magnet. So that goes here.
And guys, this is what I use. This is what I love.
Yeah, that's your jam right there.
That's fine. This is what I played 18 holes of golf, golf by V Club with Nick, and this is how I used it right here.
Or you can you could add this for $15, which this makes an open aiming stock. You could add both of them for $25, so it makes it $60 for the full system, which is all the different accessories. But I like this for particularly Pop 1 or action games, and it's not as intuitive, like you wouldn't think much about it and that it would really do much, but having this bar gives you the option to rest your hand on the other side here. And it works not quite as well as the magnet, sorry, unsecure. It's not fully locked in, but if you need something that is quick to aim and quick to reload, like Pop 1, if you're using the Sacco and you're just pulling, firing, this gives you still the ability to keep your hands together and locked in while you're looking, but you're not having to pop it off the magnet every time. And it lets this hand be a little lighter because you can take the base off.
You know what? I haven't tried this. I'm going to do that this week because I think it'll be amazing. And Todd, you would need to do this too. Is Sniper Elite? I bet you this will work great with Sniper Elite.
I hadn't even thought about that one.
Yeah.
If you want to do the $60 on the magnetic system, there is a standalone quick aiming stock, which same thing. It's just a solid print, and this is actually listed for $16 plus shipping.
Right.
Very nice.
So guys, you can get everything. So everything that he just showed you, you can get for $60. So if you want the golf club, if you want the magnetic golf club, if you want the regular golf club, if you want the the all magnetic, am I wrong on that? Let me be sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
$60 is the magnetic system with the two attachments.
With the aiming, okay, right.
Whereas the standalone golf club is
so it's just the standalone, but you can still do them. You'll still have the magnet golf club.
Right, the magnet versions of them with the magnetic system
for $60. So you can
if you get them now, you can get a 10% off. We got 10. He's got 10% going off just for our group right now. How long is that going on for till, Jason?
I'm good till the end of the month. I got
okay. Very nice. Yeah. So $60 with a 10% off till the end of the month. We've got a lot of people in chat. Even Dave, a developer for Shadowgate, is saying he needs to buy all of these.
Yeah,
things.
look at him.
Yes,
what do you say? He's like, yes, I do. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Well, shall we give away a golf club?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I love giving. You know me. I love giving shit away, man.
All right. So for the golf club giveaway, I have a question that I think will cause some research. Unless you just happen to know this.
We might be here. We might be here
not a time zone question.
We might be here till next Thursday trying to figure this out.
Well, I do give a hint, but the question is, and I'm going to put it into the chat, what fantasy book series and character did I use as inspiration for Mr. Tasselhoff?
Oh, shit, Jason. Nobody's going to know that. I don't know that.
I don't know that one.
Oh shit, man! Okay, so everybody just everybody just go to Google and just look up Mr. Tasselhoff, and it'll tell you where you are. So people are asking people are asking for links, Jason, and so why don't you go ahead and put some links in because I see some people asking for them.
So I'll just give the main store link, and actually I'll do the link that
Harry
has,
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Is that it, Jason? Harry Potter? I mean, I'm going to be asking you along with them because I don't know.
This is the link to the the 10% discount to the store.
Nice.
So that'll give you the overall link.
Barbo says he's getting the $60. He's getting the $60 package. Barbo Valdez.
Nice. Very, very nice, Barrett.
But yeah, I do have probably 6 or so,
Denise Etlaf says Lord of the Rings.
Nope.
We got Carlos says Dungeons and Dragons.
I got Perry Potter.
Perry Hotter.
Perry Hotter.
Some other characters in the book series are Rosalind.
She said we got Wolveraza saying Baywatch here.
Hey,
Jason, Jason. Next time you gotta check with me before you give out these questions, man. Because there's no way that our chat is getting this answer. We're gonna be here for 6 years.
All right.
Holy crap!
There you go. Boom. Dylan's got it.
Dylan got it. I didn't even think about it. It was just
Mr. Tasselhoff is a Kinder Burfoot. He's a thief, a little child thief.
I can't get me and Wes did our top 10 the other day, and literally 2 minutes after we got done with saying each of our numbers ones, which were the same one, by the way. I asked what was our number ones. Nobody could get it. Nobody could get it right. And now we're asking him some.
We're asking for a fantasy novel series.
Oh my God, dude, it's too funny. Too funny. Hey, congratulations to Dylan Morrison. I know that's going to be awesome, man. You're gonna love it, man. This is a great thing, and guys, whoever didn't win, if you want, go get this thing. It's 10% off. Jason's a great guy. Literally, Alex Rivs got one of these. He had a little bit of an issue. Jason sent him one out immediately. This was before he even knew him or was knew he was part of anything. That's one thing with Jason. You never have to worry about. All his stuff is quality, and if there is ever an issue, he's here to take care of it. So no worries on that at all. And I've never had an issue with anything he sent me. So
hey Dylan, how about I'll send you one of these as well, since you're already getting a golf club.
Holy crap, dude. Hell yeah, there you go.
Here says Dylan wins again. Pass that horse show, please.
The horseshoe, yeah. The horseshoe.
Oh, horse show. No, she said show.
Yeah, she meant horseshoe, like a lucky horseshoe, because he's been lucky.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm still gonna go with show because I'm still calling him Dylan. So
yeah, right. That's true.
So yeah, Dylan, send me a message and I will let me know colors. And
yeah. Hey, and Wolveraza says he's gonna get one next month. And Wolveraza, I bet if you messaged Jason, he would probably honor that 10% for you if you personally message him next month. I'm sure he would do that for you.
Absolutely.
We'll see you in New World.
There you go. Yeah, Wolveraza and Jason, they're all our New World buddies. So,
still got to get caught up in
that's
that one.
awesome, man. So yeah, I mean, this stuff is all great. Jason's a big part of the group, and just if you guys can support him, help him out. And
one thing I don't think he mentioned, and Wolveraza is asking, he says, does he have a black one? I think you've got like 15 different colors or so.
21 colors at this point in time.
Oh wow, 21 different colors. Yeah, I've got the blue one. I think kind of
a gold one.
This one's purple. This is blue.
Yeah, I got the black.
You can see if you pull up one of the posts, there are images on there for all the different colors that are options. Yeah. Some of the stuff I do have pre-printed, so it'll ship faster. The actual total print time on a whole magnetic set is about 20 hours. So I can print like one of those a day.
Yeah, so guys, just to show you guys again, so here's the handle that goes on the mini gun stock. So your controller goes in here, and then here is how you just make it into the golf club. Now it's a golf club, just like that. All right.
Yep.
So now you have the golf club, and this is what I would use for a golf club. I've had access to both because I have this one too, and they're both great. But I just love this, man. It just the way it snaps on, it makes it all
the magnet's strong.
The magnet is super strong. I broke it twice. Like that, where it comes off, and not twice. I did it once. I'm sorry. And while doing and I was swinging like a madman in Golf 5e Club. I was swinging like I told
you to hold it back a little bit.
Yeah, I was swinging as hard as I do in real life. Like he would swing a real golf club, and it only happened to me once, and that's because I was too far up on the handle. And again, you have your hand around both sides. You have your hand here and here like a real golf club. So it did come apart, but guess what? You got your hand on both, so it's not like you can go anywhere. And you still have the strap that's going around the halo ring, so the controller itself is not going anywhere. So yeah, I love these things, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
So,
but yeah, if anybody has any questions or anything, I'm happy to field them. Just message me either on the group or something that way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Jason's always around for us, and and we appreciate it. And yeah, guys, you guys
Long-time
want to?
member and
Let's give it a keyway, Nick. Let's give another keyway.
oh, okay. So we're gonna ask another tough question here.
We like these tough questions.
Yeah, I have no idea what tough question we should even ask.
Let's see. Let's ask.
Do you want to just do like we did with the one where we throw one out in the chat and see who grabs it? Or?
Yeah, no, let's do this. Our last topic for the night, guys, is going to be a new VIve headset that was announced today. What is the name of the headset? The VIve what? Tell me, the first one to tell me what the VIve what? What's the name of the new VIve headset that we're just about to talk about? It was in the title. It was in
I know
chat.
This one.
Yeah. So the new VIve headset got announced today. It's the VIve what? Paul Fennessy on my list shows it first. Paul Fennessy gets the VIve Flow, the FLOW. Congratulations, man.
Congrats.
Paul Fennessy. All right.
And
we
you
get
win
another
a copy
key.
of what are we doing? Shadowgate for this one?
Shadowgate. Yeah, hell yeah.
Shadowgate. Another Shadowgate VR. Congrats,
Yeah.
Paul. So
And maybe we might give one more away at the end of something else, maybe another game different. We'll see how it goes. So, but yeah, everybody hang on. We're gonna talk some VIve Flow now, guys, because I'm gonna give you guys a little hint. I said it earlier in the chat, but I made a purchase today. I didn't know I was gonna make it until I'm sitting in the parking lot of this. I was working. I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot. I'm watching this live stream from VIve, and guys, I am not a huge HTC fan. I think they screw things up more than they get things right. But I just couldn't pass this up, and it's not because I think it's the best thing in the world. It's just because I want to see it. I'm hoping it's good. I want it to be good. I want to see it. I want to show it to you guys. I want to do an unboxing of it day one. I want to do a review on it and for the group and for the YouTube page. So I freaking went and I ordered one of the VIve Flows. I got it as soon as it went live. I hit it and I got it in there. And no, Jace, you can stay, man. You want to stay and talk, right? Unless you want to go. Unless you want to drop.
No.
Yeah. No. You're here with us, man. We want you to be here. I want to hear your take. Yeah. I want to hear your take on the VIve Flow too.
I want to hear how upset Match Mama Cool was about you spending the money on this.
Dude, she's like, because she's talking and she's like, oh, how did that thing go today that you wanted to watch? And I'm like, oh, it went really good. I said, it looks interesting. And
a little too good, huh?
I'm like, I kind of did a thing, and she's like, what did you do?
I'm like, what did you do?
Because I had told and so she didn't even know the price because I didn't really know the price until today when they announced it. I mean, I had heard some whispers of what it was going to be yesterday because some things leaked, and she goes, how much did it cost? And I'm like, like 4 something. She's like, how much 4 something? I'm like, 5 something. 4.9.
How much
4.99 something. She's like, that's not 4, that's 5, dude. And I'm like, I know, with tax it's like 5 something.
Well, that's why they put the 99, hun. So
yeah, exactly. I can still say it's in the 4s, but
she didn't ask about shipping, did she?
Oh God, no. Free shipping, thank God. Free shipping.
There you go.
I had to pay tax, but it's free shipping.
Tax though.
And they did give us for early buy because you can only pre-order these until the 31st of October. Then you lose the pre-order. But the case that you see with it, I get that for free. Well, thank you guys for giving me that for free for $500. But the problem is it's $50, and if you don't get it now, I think after they're going to charge you for it if you want it. So,
oh Lord.
Yeah. So right now I got it for free, and I get like 7 free applications that come with it that I don't have to buy.
You get to like
what kind of applications would you be looking at on that? I mean, I'm assuming some of the big streaming channels like YouTube or Netflix would be my best guess, but
a lot of the things that you saw on the Go, if you had a Go or if you knew about the Go, a lot of those games will probably be in this. I think they're going to have their own service. So everybody knows about VivePort Infinity and how they work that. So from what I'm hearing, they're going to have a separate service that could be anywhere from $4 or $5 a month, where you're going to get all these apps for free. Now, they're already talking, I think, at launch, they're supposed to have 100 apps available. Now, guys, this is not a gaming device right off the bat. Let's say that. This is not a Quest 2 competitor. It's not even close. This is not – you may be able to do some – yeah, you may be able to do some very basic gaming on here. But your main – if you're buying this to be a Quest 2 competitor or a gaming device, that's the wrong way you're buying this. This is a media device that you can use for a lot of different things. And here was my thinking. I was really looking at buying the Ray-Ban Stories. So I was really going to spend. Well, how much
That's
were
a
they?
tough split right there. Yeah,
They were
that's 300 plus tax.
Yeah, they were 350 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So I
pretty
was very
pricey.
close to buying those. Todd had already just done. He just got them. He had just done a review. He did an amazing review, and it's in our YouTube.
Yeah.
It's in our YouTube. So if you want to go check that out, please go to our YouTube. Nick, can you pop the Q2C YouTube up one more time for me?
Yeah, and Wolveraza is over here apologizing to your wife right now.
Yeah, right.
He says it's a cool device, but too expensive for what it is. Sorry if your wife is reading this.
Yeah.
It's
So yeah,
a monitor.
Yeah, so let's get it. Let me just spout out some of the details, and then we'll start talking about them. So I'm going to go over all the details, guys, and then we'll break down each one. Okay. So again, $499 pre-order. You can pre-order till the 31st. It's going to ship sometime in early November. Right now it comes with 7 applications and the carry case if you do it on the early buy. Again, not a Quest 2 competitor. This is an immersive experience device. Okay, so you're consuming media with this device, movies, videos. You can actually stream from your phone directly into the device, so you can actually mirror your phone screen. So if you wanted to be in the headset and see what your phone sees, and you can scroll through Facebook or whatever you want to do, you can do that inside the headset through your phone. But movies, TV, Netflix, any device, any app that you would normally see in a VR app, in a media where you can actually stream media through into VR, you'll find in this. Okay, so it's going to be
a little bit on that. You said it comes with a case.
It does if you do the pre-order, yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say the Quest 2 doesn't even come with a case. So.
No. But here's the thing: it's
$499.
$499, and it does not have controllers. So there is no controllers now.
Well, you don't really need them with a media streaming device, right? I mean,
well, there's only one way to control
even
this. You still have
Go
to
would be
navigate
better.
the menu. Okay, so just think about being in a headset and having no controllers. How do you navigate your menu? You
gotta
can
be
only
voice.
no, it's not. You can only navigate. There's going to be 2 ways eventually, but right now, out of the box, out of the gate, there's only going to be one way to do this, and that is with your phone, and it has to be an Android phone.
Yeah,
So if you have an iPhone or if you have any other system besides Android, it will not work. Now, eventually, they will have hand tracking, but it's not going to be ready for launch. So I would say soon, probably within the next few months, you're going to see hand tracking. But right now, the only way to navigate it is basically using your phone like a laser pointer. So if you're in the headset and you have your phone out like this, you're going to be able to swipe on your phone and point your phone into the headset, and you'll see a laser that's going to come out of your virtual phone, and then you can point to where you want to go and navigate in that way. But again, it's very limited because you have to have an Android phone.
So is this going to have, like with the Quest 2, one of its big features is the pass-through feature. Is this going to have something similar to that pass-through feature?
So as far as I can tell, this is not going to be an AR device in any way at all. So you will have no pass-through. There's no camera. There are 2 built-in cameras behind those mirrored lenses that you see. There are 2 cameras, and they will be for stick-off tracking of your head. So when you move your head, you're going to see your head and your image move. Correct. Yes. So the Go had no head tracking movement at all.
It had a controller.
It did. It had a 3 DOF controller. No 6 degrees of freedom. We say DOF, that means degrees of freedom. That's how you can move in VR. The Go is very limited, and this is the direct competitor to what the Go was. Again, the Go is a dead system.
Now,
so it's not really a competitor.
Wolveraza's a little confused now because if it only has 2 external cameras, how do you do hand tracking if they're coming out with that in the future? That's an excellent question. I have no idea because you can't really do hand tracking with only 2 cameras. You kind of need a little bit more than that. So
as far as I can tell, they're going to do it, and it's with the new technology. They could be using several different types of cameras inside their Wolveraza. They could be using one of the new emitters, where they could do the starburst emitter, where it's going to shoot the stars out and actually can track it that way. So anywhere in your field of view, might be able to pick that. Pick your hand tracking up. They are very confident that they're going to be able to do this.
It doesn't have to be super interactive hand motions either. There's not a whole lot to interact with except open, close.
Exactly.
play.
This is not going to be a gaming device, so it's not going to be like you need to shoot a gun or you need to grab something. You know, this is rudimentary.
Play, rewind, fast forward,
Exactly.
and pick.
No, just you know, you might be able to swipe and navigate a menu, pull down, you know, do things, open, close,
Right.
you know, things like that. Just to basically just to navigate a menu. Again, think about it. Go. I mean, there are going to be some basic games that, and you know, you might see even more than basic games. It depends on how far they want to go with this. Because again, I think there is going to be a service that they're going to provide, like VivePort Infinity, where you'll have you'll pay and you'll get all these apps.
$5.99 is what they're going to pay.
Yeah, and they're going to have 100 games at launch, and they said by the end of the year they'll have up to 150 games.
So something that's got me curious about it is, you know, it's going to be a streaming service. So I would imagine they'd have the big carriers, Netflix, YouTube, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Netflix and possibly other carriers are now stepping into the VR world with Netflix having its newest game come out for it. Is that going to be something that would work on that? That's you know, that's
very possibly
about.
Yeah, very possibly. I mean, it depends on what. Yeah, it depends on what type of game it could be. But there's a lot of cool games on the go. If you guys ever tried to go out or had an opportunity to see the go, there were a lot of neat games on the go, and that was a very limited headset for gaming again because number one, you couldn't move your head because there was no movement. You know, there was no there was no degrees of freedom with your head, and you had one controller that was not. It was only 3DoF track, and it wasn't 6DoF track. So very, very basic and rudimentary. Let me get through some of the other specs, guys, before we get into anything too deep, because I don't want to miss some of these things, and people are starting to mention things in chat already. So again, yeah, no controllers. They're basically calling them immersive glasses. So guys, this is not even a headset. These are glasses. They weigh 189 grams. Okay, to give you an example of weight-wise, the Quest 2 is 500 grams. These are 189 grams. So it's like putting nothing on your head. It's like a pair of glasses. There's no head strap. There's no back strap. It's basically just two arms like a glasses, and you don't have to put them over your head. You just slide them on just like you would glasses. Extremely light. There's a couple of ways they did this, but you know, this is going to make it comfortable for you to be in it for long periods of time if you're watching movies or if you're watching TV or if you're
lay down in it. Sounds like.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's the biggest thing with doing any media in the Quest 2 is to try and lay down with that head strap on, whatever head strap you have, whether it be the Elite or the Bobo or anything. When you go to lay down, it pushes your head forward because it's just so much in the back, and especially if you have a battery back there or something, there's no way you're laying down.
Yeah, like literally the only one you could lay on your back with is the stock strap, and that's just the most uncomfortable strap there is. So.
Yeah.
Now, the big way they made it to that weight, though, is they took the battery out of the headset and put it on a cable and into your pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the next thing. There is no battery with this. So there is an internal battery, but it's very short. So basically, it'll run the glasses for a few minutes, and basically gives you enough time to switch out batteries. So if you needed to switch out batteries in the middle of a movie, you'll have enough battery built into the headset to basically just switch out batteries. So you will need an external battery with this. But again, who doesn't really have an external battery right now? Very few people are not running. So I mean, I have 3 of them. Okay, I mean, so everybody's got some type of battery. I have no issue with this. If they did this with the Quest 2 to lower weight, and you made this thing, I would be all for it. I'll stick it in my pocket somewhere. I don't care. You could have it sitting anywhere.
And batteries are actually fairly cheap too.
It does need to be wired, so you will have a wire that comes off. But again, same thing. If you have a Quest, you have to have a wire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to have a wire. If you're wired with your Quest, you got to be if you're running off a battery with your Quest 2, you got to have a wire for that too. So it's the same. It's just not, it's not tethered to a computer or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's a couple ways that they do this weight. They get rid of this. They're going with pancake lenses, and these are basically flat lenses. The Fresnel lenses that you would normally see in like the Quest devices or in some of the other bigger name devices like the Index or the Vive Focus or the Vive Pro. They use Fresnel lenses, and they're very thick and they're very heavy. And these lenses are extremely small. And with pancake lenses, you almost eliminate complete God rays, which the Valve Index has terrible God rays. That's one of the things I hate about my Valve Index. So you get very, very little God rays with this. Behind the lenses, there are dual LCD or LED displays 1600 by 1600 pixels per eye. This is running 75 hertz with 100 degree field of view. So
90, I thought. Was it 90 or 100?
No, it's 100. Yeah, 100-degree field of view.
That's pretty good. That's actually really
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. I mean, again, non-gaming device. That's
right.
plenty. That's plenty. A non-gaming device, you don't need to see.
You don't need so much the field of view that you can't. It's like being at a movie theater and sitting in the front of the movie theater. You don't want to be able to have to look left and right while you're watching it. So you kind of want to hit that right on the money with that 100 degrees right there.
Right.
Versus a game.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the lenses are pretty good. Now the chip that they're using is not the Snapdragon chip that the Quest 2 is using. Again, not a gaming device. So you're using a lesser chip. I think it's the XR1, which is the one that was originally in the original Quest. So yeah, it's a lesser chip. But again, you're running media. You don't need to run.
You don't need a whole lot of processing.
You're not running red matter in here, or you're not running saints and sinners in this. So that's not going to happen. So I think the chip is fine. What I love, one of the biggest things I love about this, and I didn't know this until today, they're using individual diopter lenses on the front, on the inside. So what that means is the lens covers over the lens, they have these little adjustable knobs on them, and you can actually adjust each one to fit your prescription if you wear glasses. So you can actually make the lenses fit your prescription. So you don't have to wear glasses in your headset. You don't have to wear contacts. You don't have to go buy lenses and insert new lenses in to be able to see. This, you can actually set this to make it work for your prescription. With all the people that wear glasses, this is amazing. Every headset should have this. I don't know how much this costs, but man, every headset should have this. I mean, it would put these lens companies out of business, but
yeah. Well, they still got the Quest 2 and the Quest Plus and Pro coming, but yeah, that's actually a really neat feature.
Every headset going forward should have this. I mean, that's a great feature. I was talking to Todd Jackson the other day. He went and got contacts because he was tired of wearing glasses in his headset. And he hates the contacts. He's like, I haven't worn contacts since I was in college, and I can't put them in now, and they bother my eyes. So he's not wearing them anymore, and he was going to go get lenses, and that's what he'll probably end up doing, is going to Real Optics and get lenses. But can you imagine if he didn't have to? If the Quest 2 Pro comes out and it has these, these amazing diopter lenses in them, I can't wait for something like that for these. It doesn't really affect me, but I mean, I'm very happy for everybody else.
I'm wondering how that's going to work with IPD too, as well. So, I'm not sure. Are you going to have to adjust to your lens frame and then still set your IPD? Because I'm imagining there's going to be some kind of IPD in there to set. Nothing?
Nope. No IPD. Really? No. So here's where they get out of this. Number one, again, non-gaming headset. You don't really need a lot of changing with your IPD. And with these pancake lenses, they give you an extremely large sweet spot. A lot of the reason that you need IPD is because you need to get your lenses together so you can see through whatever small sweet spot the lenses have. The bigger the sweet spot that you don't have to move yourself into to get to it, the easier it is, and the less you'll have to do with IPD change. Now, guys, again, I'm saying what they're saying. I'm not saying this is, I don't know. I have no idea.
We still got to wait for that full review.
Yeah. Right. I'll get it and I'll let you know. I'm just telling you what they are saying and what I've seen today and what I saw from the videos and some other videos. Some content creators actually got a chance to go out and try these and check them out. So I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it does. I think these diopter lenses are an amazing idea, and I hope they work for people. Apparently, it can go to like a -6 in prescription. I don't wear glasses again, so I have no idea what prescriptions are, but it has a very wide range of what it can do. So this is one of the most exciting parts of this thing for me is this here. It does have a built-in cooling fan inside, right above the facial interface. So it actually draws the heat out from whatever heat you would be dissipating, or the actual headset itself would be dissipating into where the lens area is. It'll actually blow the heat out and bring cooling air in. So it's a built-in unit, just like the F2 for the Bobo, how that works. This is actually built in. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm actually curious on the fact that it doesn't go around the back of your head. How close is it going to stay to your face where it causes that heat issue? You know?
No, that's a great question. I watched the video, and I'm sorry I can't remember who the person was that was talking about it, but it was from Upload VR. It was
yeah, they said they had to keep like pushing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name now, but he's extremely smart. He's a tech wizard, the guy. If I can remember his name, I'll say it because he's so good, and he's one of the guys from Upload that I love the most. But
Abraham Skrillex.
Yeah, Abraham Skrillex. Yeah. But he said he continually had to push it closer and closer. Now he actually gave a glowing review of this thing. He said it was great for what it is. If you go in thinking it's anything else but a media device, you're going to be disappointed. But going in for what it is, he loved it. But he did say because no head strap, he did have to keep pushing it into your face because now you can wear it. You can wear it without the facial interface as well. So if you want to wear it just like glasses, you can actually take it off. So if you're using it for, because if you're using this for like a meditative app or something like that, and there's going to be a lot of that in here because basically their whole pitch this morning was all about wellness and mind wellness and meditation and taking things off. So not just the media as in I'm going to watch videos or movies or TV. This was about bringing people into peace of mind. And doing things like that. And again, which is nothing that I'm interested in, not one bit. I started listening to that. I'm like,
come on.
I'm like, you guys are losing me. I'm like, I was ready to put my money. I'm like, you guys are losing me.
Yeah. You got to stop drinking your coffee if you're going to do that meditation.
Right. I didn't watch. If anybody watched this thing this morning, I didn't buy this thing because they gave a great freaking production. And I'm like, oh, take my money. I was like, all right, I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm going to go get it. That's what I was like, because I think they did a terrible job with this thing. They did not hype up the right part, and the dumbest thing they ever did was make this an Android-only thing. I mean, to control the phone, because you're losing the whole entire iPhone market.
It feels
I'm sure Match Mama Cool is just glad to hear that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank God I do Android.
Device. There are so many different things they could have done.
Yeah.
It's just not complete. They should have the hand tracking ready to go from the start if they're not going to give controllers.
Agreed. Or they should have offered controllers. Offer controllers, in which they might. I am very hopeful that at some point they're going to say down the road, here you can buy these controllers for $100 or whatever, $80. We're gonna put a set of controllers out there, or they're going to open it up and say, here's the hand tracking, and it's the best hand tracking you ever had. So I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And
maybe sitting on your face part because
it feels a little bit rushed.
I could see, like you were talking about, it doesn't have a back head strap, so I could imagine it wants to fall down. But if I'm watching media on it, I'm probably going to want to lay down, lay on my back, and it might just actually fall right onto my face.
Or you're sitting on a couch, you're not moving around, you're not playing Beat Saber in this thing. Who wants to play that piece of shit anyway?
Are you talking about Synth Riders?
Yeah, get out of here with your Synth Riders thing. Beat Saber is the biggest garbage game out there.
That is going to be an eternal struggle between the two of us.
Why anybody plays that game? I'm getting off on that. But yeah, Crystallisa's Maloka. Have you tried Maloka? That app.
Nice.
I hope that they do something with HTC with Maloka.
Prime one to add.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it would be.
I bet
perfect
you they
for
will
it.
be getting with several devs that already have meditative apps. The Trip
This
game,
thing,
Maloka. I bet you they work something in on that.
I hope they get with Guy Godin and they get virtual desktop into this thing because that would be amazing too.
I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest miss they had was making this into a monitor. Like this is a monitor for your PC or your phone. And the big thing they do say is it works seamlessly with your Android phone to bring it up so you can access your apps and do everything that way.
Right.
But this should have been an ideal situation for like PC VR to be able to just stream from your computer, let the computer do all the work. You've got this lighter monitor on your face with swappable battery packs. And if you had some decent controllers, you could have something really nice there.
Yeah. So right now, there's no ability to connect this to your PC. So that's where, again, Jason's right. This is where I see it as a down. This is where I see this as a downfall because, again, what I would use it for, I would use it for media because I do like watching movies in my headset, but I hate wearing the Quest 2 for that long when I'm just sitting in a chair just hanging out.
Oh yeah.
So
especially with add-ons on it can get so heavy on your Quest,
If you're traveling, man, this thing is this big. You know what I mean? It's this big. Yeah, so and it fits in a tube. So if you're traveling, and I mean, I travel a lot. So this is something I'm going to bring with me everywhere I go. I'm a big YouTube person and I'm a big stream person because I watch all the news, the VR news. I got to be up on it. So I'm constantly in YouTube, and I would love to be able to put the YouTube glasses, put the goggles on or the glasses on, and just go through YouTube and watch all of my YouTube stuff. So yeah, it's going to be cool for that, I think. Again, I'm not going to be into the meditative stuff, but there are a lot of people will. So I think
try to slow down on that coffee, buddy.
Yeah, I think this is a miss. I think this is a miss. I don't think this is going to be a great unit, as I just spent $500 on it. I don't think this is going to be a great unit. Right now, I would not recommend anybody go out and buy this. Let me check it out first. I will let you know, or check somebody else out and they'll let you know. But
I think it could still be saved.
I hope.
I think they could do some stuff to save it, being possibly controllers and possibly PC connection and PC VR ability, provided you had controllers that actually worked for it.
Yeah.
Or you just list it as it's a monitor on your face that's light and easy to, access your PC and do different stuff that way.
And that's the biggest thing with me
is a little bit.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing with me too is I want the weight. I want the weight gone. I want to be able to just put these things on and not have to worry about it. Because I'm telling you, the biggest thing that makes me want to go play flat games sometimes, or go in a New World or anything flat, is by the time I get home from work and I've come and sat down at my computer and I've worked for an hour, sometimes I just don't feel like putting the headset on. And the lighter that they get these headsets, and I cannot wait for the new Quest 2 Pro or the 2 Plus, which one comes out that's going to be lighter. I can't wait, because the more you make this thing comfortable for long periods of time, the more people will play it. The more people will play it, then you got more adoption, and you get more adoption, you get better games. So
you got to remember, we're still also in the early stages of VR. This is
we're very young.
So
we're very young.
So the more they and Facebook Technologies is constantly pumping out new stuff. I mean, look how many updates they put out on the Quest 2.
Did you see what? Would you see what my man Zuck put out today? He put
They put out some teaser.
He put an Instagram out of like himself, and he was like, I was at Facebook Technology Labs today. He had a headset on,
with him,
and he said,
picture of him,
and he's like, I'm checking out our new VR AR, headset, and he goes, the future is good. And so he's teasing it already. I'm telling you, October 28th. Come see me here live in Facebook. We'll do it together. We'll do it in
Disney World.
Yeah, from Disney World. You'll see me by the pool in Disney World sipping my ties, and we'll watch it together. If you want to come and hang out with me, who's going to be off or at work and you can hang out, come hang out. We'll talk about it and we'll watch it real time together. And then we'll be on that night, right, Nick? And we're gonna talk about everything that night. And holy shit, you think I'm amped up now? If they come out with a headset, if they come out with news on a headset on the 28th, holy shit, my head will blow off. I'll be bouncing off the walls. Can't
Might
wait.
need to try some of those meditative apps then.
Yeah, Maloka, here I come.
They'd be like,
Right.
So just to finish up, this does have built-in speakers. This built-in speakers to give you 3D spatial audio right into the arms of the glasses. It does have a mic, so you're going to have some. They're talking about with doing some business things here too, like being in meetings and doing having meeting rooms like you would see with what's the new one now that Todd loves? I keep
workrooms.
Like work, yeah. They're gonna have their own thing like workrooms. They're talking about having their own thing like Horizons, right? Like Facebook Horizons. They're having
they want to do their own metaverse.
They're going to have their own metaverse. That's going to be HTC. So they're showing a lot of stuff about that too. So I think there's possibilities for this headset. Again, HTC does not have my. They got my money today, but they did not get my loyalty. I've never had faith in them. The only headset that I think they've ever done a great job with was the VIve, the original. And guess what? HTC didn't really build that by themselves. They built it with Valve. Valve built that with them. Every other headset that they've made on their own has been kind of garbage. And, so I don't trust HTC as far as I can throw them. Again, I did this because
$500 goes a long way.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, man. But I did this because I want to check these things out. You know what I mean? It's something I wanted to do. I'm hoping I get good use out of them. I'm not hoping they're big pieces of crap. I just spent $500. I'm hoping I can get something out of them. But to me, it's more about what I can do for the group and what I can do to create content for everybody to see. And then in the end, if it's great, I hope it's great. If it's not, I'll probably sell them.
At least 5 uses out of it, right?
Yeah. Hey,
at least 5.
Well, hey, if you've ever gone to the Facebook group, I'm sure there could be lots of porn you can use in it, right?
Nah, probably.
Holy crap! Can you see all the whoever? I think another group admin made a group of just for this now. He made a VIve Flow group. Look at all the porn posts that'll be in that group, because this thing is like a porn headset waiting to happen, man. Sitting in bed
my
with
God.
a freaking headset on. You know what I mean? Oh my God.
So
I don't
one quick
envy
question
that guy.
I do have about this. The Quest 2 is obviously you have to have a Facebook account to use it, which means you have to be at least 13 years or older. Do they put any kind of recommendations or a similar recommendation for the VIve Flow? Did it say anything? Says,
I don't have an answer for
13
that.
older?
I did not see anything like that today. Doesn't mean that when I go to open the package, it might have a disclaimer on it. I think everybody kind of runs the same disclaimer. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I think Oculus might be the only ones that run that 13. And I think mainly they do that because you need to be 13
The
to
Facebook
have a
account.
Facebook account. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, again, I think
PSVR recommends it, but I think nobody else, not Valve or any of the other VIve or any of the other ones recommend it or anything. So
Wolverine says I certainly have no idea what this VR porn you speak of is.
It's not like it's in our group 100 times a day.
Nobody knows what VR porn is, right?
Stuff?
No, yeah,
nobody
got their headset and said, let me go check this out.
The first rule of VR porn, we don't talk about VR porn.
I think the Flow came in at 300 max, but even 200.
Oh shit, I was hoping.
Sold crazy, but I think at 500 it is just so overpriced for essentially what is a test unit at the moment.
Yeah.
To see if this type works.
This is a headset for a non-gamer. This is a headset that no VR person would probably buy because it's barely a VR headset. I mean, it's a VR headset, not in a gaming term. It's a movie theater. Yeah. And now I hope big screen goes there.
The movie theater.
I would love if big screen goes there. Big screen would be perfect for something like this. Or if they don't get big screen, if they do their own type of thing. But yeah, I mean,
it's kind of crazy what they did with the lenses, though. The bug eyes look of it. I mean, if you're in an airplane, the Quest is one thing. It's a big white, box on your head. But this is like mirrored bug eyes looking at people.
I know. I think it looks kind of cool.
It is.
Could you imagine someone on an airplane doesn't know what it is?
Dude,
someone posted a meme of Willy Wonka with the
I'm gonna with the day that when I get them, the first live I do after that, I'm gonna wear them during my live. I'm just gonna wear them. Oh hell!
He's gonna try and take it into workroom somehow.
Oh yeah, but you know what? Think about it. Think about it if you're going to do something like that in workrooms. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work without a controller again. We'll have to see how the controls work. But if you're going to do if you're going to be able to do some stuff in workrooms and you're going to spend time in there, how much greater would it be to be spending time in there without the heavy ass Quest 2 on your head? You know what I mean? Now the Quest 2 is definitely lighter than the original Quest, and and again, I don't mind it, but there are times when I'm like, this thing is starting to hurt a little bit.
That depends on how it's built. The way mine's set up, it's like 40 pounds on your head.
Oh my god, that thing is a behemoth that you got.
Counterbalancing it.
I'm surprised you don't have a chiropractor. Bill's on your
I've got a stiff neck, man.
Holy crap!
I love VR.
My daughter was playing. What was that cooking game?
Clash of Chefs.
Clash of Chefs. So yeah, tonight she was playing Clash of Chefs, and she was in it for like maybe a half an hour. I don't usually let her play very long because again, moderation, guys. Everything in moderation. I'm not saying you can't let your kids in VR. Just be careful how long you let them in VR. That's all. Be a parent.
We need to learn how to moderate ourselves.
Yeah. How about be a parent and let people be their parents to their own kids? But anyway. So yeah, she was playing Clash of Chefs, and that's when she said, she's like, Dad, my neck's starting to hurt. I'm like, Dad, just get out. Just you've been in it, get out. Stop playing. That's easy.
Yeah.
They're heavy. Dad of the year, fix the problem. Get out of that.
Got the solution for you.
Hell yeah.
Stop.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting this. Again, I'm not thinking this is going to be. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'm not regretting my purchase in any way. I'm regretting my purchase. I don't know why I did this. I hope my wife's not watching.
She's going to catch the after show.
I'm already shaking. I'm like, all right, so you could do the unboxing. You can play this thing use this thing for about a month, and I'm wondering how much I can get for it online. If I can get $400 or $350, boy, I'd be happy.
You gotta get some of your money back.
Oh my god!
Just unbox it, pack it back up, and be like, it was defective.
Dude, if they drop another headset on October 28th, and I don't, and I'm working to try and get one. I'm working to try and work with Oculus, try and figure things out. But if I have to go buy one or two,
oh, you're gonna make Mash Mama cool. Not a happy missus right there.
I may have to go live with Ribs in Quebec. I may have to go that far to get away from my wife.
Oh Lord!
I'll be in Quebec with Alex Ribs. Oh man! So yeah, I mean, guys, this is a cool thing. I wanted to do this tonight because it was a very big deal today. Again, I know this is a Quest group, and everybody's like, "Why are you talking about the VIve Flow?" I talked about it because I thought it was cool. It's cool tech to think about and talk about. And it is a little bit, and a lot of people were speculating that it was going to be a Quest 2 competitor, which it nowhere is not. And I don't even think they think it is either. But it definitely was. It's a predator. It's a not a predecessor, but it's a continuation of what the Go was, or what the Go could have become if Oculus had more faith in it and decided to maybe do an Oculus Go 2. So, you know, hopefully we'll see something out of this and they'll build it into something great. And again, I really do hope it comes and it's great and I love it. You know, I'm hoping that and we'll see.
And
it'll be funny if anything else.
Any advancement in VR is good for all VR for the most part. So.
Yeah. I mean, I root for HTC. Trust me. I mean, I have no faith in them, but I root for them. I mean, I want more people, more businesses, more companies making headsets and doing VR is good for all of us.
Yeah.
So I want them to do well. I want them to do well, and I hope they do make a Quest competitor at some point because you know why? Because that'll push Oculus to do even better, and that'll push everybody else to do even better, and whoever at Google or whoever is going to make another headset. And when these companies do battle, the only one who wins is us. So
exactly,
which is what I want. Yeah, which is what I want everybody to win. So yeah. So what do you think, guys? You guys gonna go buy one?
Yeah, you're gonna sell me yours for half the price.
Maybe.
I'm going to wait and probably buy the new Quest.
Yeah. Here's what I think I might be able to do this. Todd's probably not watching anymore, right? So because he's on vacation, so he's not watching. I bet you I can rave about this thing, and I can be like, Todd, I know what I'll do. I'll send you these. You send me your Ray-Ban stories, and we'll swap.
Oh, good luck.
Do you think I could talk him into it?
No.
I think I could talk him into that.
He's going to watch this. I hope he watches this.
Not for those Ray-Bans. I've already seen the video quality. I don't care what that Flow puts out. Those Ray-Bans are just unbelievably looking. The video quality, right? The sound quality.
Yeah. I almost bought them. We were talking about it because my wife's like, oh, those would be cool to have at Disney. You know, we're going to Disney next week. And I'm like, yeah, it would be cool just to be able to get a little video here and there because you can do 30-second videos with it, or you can take pictures or whatever. But and I was thinking about it until
justify that now.
No, it's not happening now, man. Oh come on, God! Can you imagine if I went upstairs tonight and it was like, oh yeah, I got those Ray-Ban glasses coming too. Holy shit,
she'd be like downstairs. You heading back downstairs?
You're done.
I would need everybody in chat to come and circle around me to keep Mash Mama cool off of me because she'd eviscerate me right here in the living room.
We're gonna need to start a fund for Eric's hotel rooms.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, too funny.
So,
guys, you want to give one more game away? We have 21 people. Let's give one more game away.
Yeah. What do we got left to? We got a ton of stuff left to give away. Actually,
what did I give away? We gave away two
Shadowgates.
We gave away a Mr. Tass golf club and the AIM
Microfiber. Oh,
yeah, to Dylan. We gave microfibers to a couple people, and
we
gave synth riders too. Oh, you want to give away another one of those? Hell yeah, man!
Because
there we go.
We'll
take that
for Dylan, but we'll do one of these separate. So quick gaming stock.
All right,
no crazy questions. No.
I did not have a crazy question for this one.
Okay.
So what I mentioned one game that I play quite regularly, particularly works well with this. What game would that be?
Good question.
I know this one. I actually know this one.
Does it end in a number?
Baywatch.
Does the game end? Does the name of the game end in a number?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Dylan, you already got
there
one.
It is.
So
Krista Lee. She was great. Yeah, Krista Lee was first on my screen.
Krista,
anyway.
there we go.
Yeah. Congratulations, Krista. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Awesome. I will
and
message me and we'll work it out.
Let's
and everybody that won.
Let's do.
No,
Let's do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say let's do since we're doing the gun stocks. Let's do it. Let's give away a game to contractors. How's that?
That sounds like a good
Awesome.
idea. If we could think of another question.
Oh my God.
We're running out of questions here tonight, man.
While you're thinking of that, if you do still want to try to win a golf club or the open gun stock, I'm giving away one of each on Nick's review post, which I did post the link for. So you can head over there, do hashtag Mr. Toss, and you can have a chance of still winning one of these.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's going to be going on for a couple of days.
10% 10% off at the store if you want to buy one up front.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you said contractors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a really easy question, everybody.
Like
Earlier tonight, Eric was showing off his shirt. It's a pretty cool shirt he's got there.
Yeah.
There is something written on the back of it. What did it say?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And if Nick will pop the link in chat, guys, go to my Etsy store and buy some of this merchandise. You got to help me out. Please, guys, help me out.
Yeah, he just got the flow.
Yeah, right. I just got the flow. You got to help me buy this flow, man. Oh, my God. Go buy.
You got to compensate somehow, Eric.
I know, right? I know. I need something.
Knight Rider.
It looks like
Will Ross says Knight Rider. Q2C gamer. That's close. So it's not.
It's Paul Fantasy's got the full thing. It says OQ2 VR gamer. So Paul Fantasy.
Yeah, double
for a copy
Paul
of Contractors.
What did he win earlier? Did he win a VR? What did he get earlier?
Honestly, I don't remember. I'm going to ask everybody that won a game key to just message me or Eric because I don't remember who won what.
I think he won a Shadowgate.
To all the winners.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you guys want to check this out, it's you can see it.
Q2C VR gamer right there.
VR gamer. Very cool.
See,
we got it on short sleeves.
Easy question, Eric.
Yeah, we got it on short sleeves. We got it on long sleeves. We got it on. I don't have it on hoodies yet. We'll see maybe in the future.
You want to do one more shout out for the microfiber for anybody that's still here?
Yeah. Anybody
100%.
Anybody who has not, I'm trying to post. Eric, can you actually? I don't know if you've got any that aren't in the packages.
Yeah, no, I do.
If you have not won any of these Shadowgate microfiber cloths,
awesome.
Just type Shadowgate VR in the chat and then send us an email or send us a message after the show, and we will get you guys a copy. Get one shipped out. And let me go ahead and drop that Etsy link in the chat.
Paul says what sizes do they go? He says what sizes do they go up to? Paul, we do up to a 5X. So anywhere from small, medium, large, extra large, all the basics, all the way up to a 5X. So hopefully we'll accommodate everybody pretty much. If you're bigger than 5X, I don't know. Most of these companies don't have anything that big. So
and they just dropped the Etsy link into the chat. Please support us because Eric's going to be on the street soon here with all the money he's dropped.
and give me a little bit after the show, like an hour or two after the show. I will have there's going to be a 20% off tonight. The code will be Q2C community. So if you type in Q2C community, all one word, that will be your code. You will get 20% off. We'll have it for the rest of the month. 20% off anything in the store. Go check it out, and Paul says 3XL is good for him. Go take a look, man. We got a lot of cool stuff. We have hats. I've got mugs. I've got stickers. We've got neck gaiters.
Chairs.
Yeah, we got a freaking beanbag
yoga pants.
Yeah, we do. My wife got a pair of yoga pants. We have track pants for guys and
hats. These right here. These hats.
Oh, that hat is awesome, man. I love the hat.
I've even got a pair of flip flops sitting off over there. On
the side. Yeah. We got the water bottles. Look at that! I mean, we have such a good logo. We have such a cool logo that we all worked on hard on.
It's not just generic junk brands. It's really actually name brand.
Yeah, I mean, if you're proud of being a VR gamer and you're proud of being part of our community, I mean, go check it out, man. And I'm proud of being a VR gamer, and I'm so proud of being part of this community. And guys, any little bit you can do to help us, we appreciate it because if you buy a coffee mug, if you buy a neck gaiter, if you buy stickers, it all helps us out. We're trying to do some big things in the group, and it's tough for us because we all have full-time jobs and lives, and and $500 VIve Flows to buy, so I can take it on part.
We ain't all buying those.
No. You know what? You got to buy the next piece of crap thing that comes out because I can't buy every thing that comes. I'll be
Hopefully the next
divorced.
thing that comes out will be the Plus or Pro. So I'll get that one. I'm
Well, I
glad
gotta
you got the Flow.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I know. I want to get the good shit. I need you to go get the bad shit with me. I want you to do the next.
I'll stick to the good stuff, and you can just get the everything, and we'll apologize to Mashama Cool for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're saying the sizes do have a tendency to run a little bit big, especially in the hoodies. So you might want to, because I remember you said Nick got a 2X hoodie and it was a little big on you, right?
It was a little bit big on me.
So you might want to think about the size down. The rest of the stuff, the shirts, they all fit the size, pretty much in everything. So.
Absolutely. So
yeah, everybody. This shirt is awesome. I just ordered this shirt like last week and it shipped out already.
Comfortable too.
It's so good, man. It's a nice long sleeve, but it's not a heavy duty material, so it's like perfect for this time of year. And I love the small logo on the front. So you don't have the big logo on the front always. And I love the VR gamer in the back, and the little bit of redesign of our Q2C that we did. You can see it's just a little bit different, and it has like the pink and the purple line in it. The pink and the light blue line at VR Gamer. So, it's just cool stuff, guys, and then we appreciate it if you go check us out.
I am already getting messaged because people want to play that Shadowgate game. So they're
hell yeah.
If you want a key tonight, send me a message and I will get you your key. If you won a Shadowgate VR microfiber cloth, send me a message. I'll get that taken care of. If you won one of Jason's products here, one of you think we're giving away,
just PM Jason Ward,
message Jason and Ward, we'll get that, he'll get that sent out to you. So
I think
this is a
good time. Yeah, this is a good time to promo next week, guys. Promo next week. We are going to have myself and Nick. Todd is going to be off again because he's still on vacation, but we're going to have Benny Lee from Hello Real. He's going to kind of guest host with us, and he's going to be here, and we're going to talk. Hello Real and their products, which are the
Snow Fox. I know
that's
that's the Talon 45.
He's got a couple different models. This is the Talon 45, but he makes the Snow Fox and the Snow Fox Pro Slide. But we're gonna talk about all these products that he makes. They're amazing.
We got plenty of good stuff coming.
And
up for y'all.
I think he's making one for the Quest. With the Quest.
Yeah,
that's secret. So I didn't say it. I didn't say that. Maybe. But yeah, we'll have Benny Lee with us. Benny Lee's an awesome guy. He's got an extremely cool history in the video game industry, not just in producing items for and making items, but he's got some cool stuff to say. So we'll get a little bit about his background, and we'll have some awesome stuff to talk about. And who cares? We'll just have fun, right? We always have fun. We'll find shit to talk about. We'll there's Benny. He says, "I am," and that's news to me. That's news to you that you're coming on. I hope it's not news to you that you're coming on. Is it news to you?
We still have to keep a few things behind the scenes.
Yeah. No, I didn't say they were coming. I just said, it's possible.
So appreciate everybody coming to watch tonight. It was a great show. Definitely enjoyed everyone being here, and thank you guys so much for y'all's support. And come check us out next week.
Yeah, next week, 9 p.m. guys. I appreciate everybody being here. For Nick and Jason Ward, I'm Eric. Peace, everybody.
Take it easy.
Later. Thank you.